Hey everybody, 1 minute. Gotta turn this shit way down. Good to see y'all.
There are 28 more minutes to go before the show starts.
We're live now, buddy. Right now.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, we are.
No.
No, we
No,
are
it's not
live,
that we're-
Weeb. We are
No, it's not.
live! It's not 9, it's always
No.
8:30 my
I don't
time.
believe you.
It is. We're live. Look at
No,
the
we
thing.
changed it in the unspoken agreement of
No,
1947.
we did not. I've never changed it, and I won't unspoken the agreement. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm shitting my foot down right now. Right now, buddy boy. See? I hope I'm in the Discord too. Hi, how's it going, Weeb? Did you enjoy your shower, nap, or whatever you took?
Yes.
Good. Ready for titties?
Are you leaving again, Hero?
Yeah. Just for a few months.
Oh.
Don't worry. I've got a good party, and the risk is very low.
Very low.
I'll be back before you know
Look at them
it.
titties.
What is it, Princess?
Can't
She's
you
upset.
stay another week? Just another week. I want to spend more time with you if you're going to be gone for so long.
Wow.
Oh God, her ears are drooping.
Droopy ears.
Princess, I have a responsibility.
But I love you so much.
Wow.
Princess, please don't make me choose.
I'm gonna cry.
Wow, she's gonna cry. Wow.
The hero ended up staying another 3 weeks before.
3 weeks instead of 1 week. Wow. Them titties did that to you, huh, man? For your
He was able
adventuring?
to convince her to let him go. When he returned from his expedition, she was 3 months pregnant.
Oh. Oh, Bob sent this in Weeb. It says Horus revives the Emperor. I don't know how good or bad this is gonna be.
Oh, no.
Father?
Father?
Throne, what happened? Father, can you hear me? Somebody go find an apothecary right now, or so help me, I will...
Horus?
Oh shit. I don't like how he sounds.
You just collapsed on us. We were worried about you.
How am I? The heresy. I killed you on the vengeful spirit.
Killed me? Horus Heresy? What on earth are you talking about, Father? Come now, Father.
Oh boy.
Everything is alright. We must not be late. We are all finally here. Every one of us.
Oh boy.
We are all here. Together.
Is that Alphaeus? I see him. They're down there like the fucking Muslim
Your
wear. Look, I think
dream
that's Alpharius and
finally
Alphaeus.
complete. A galaxy united.
No, it's not. What's the other one's name? It's something else. One's Alpharius and the other brother
Omegon.
is Omegon.
Your
There we go. I
people
got it wrong.
finally free from war and strife.
Wow.
So rest, Father.
You have more than earned it.
Oh, it's a dark vision. Crying. Thing he always wanted, and he never got.
Poor Piggy.
Enjoy the chair. I mean, you won't, but you know. All right, Weeb. You sent this to me, and fat suit. The 7 most offensive banned Magic cards. All right, let's see
We're
them.
talking about Magic the Gathering. Whoa. That's
Whoa.
right. Today we're getting into everyone's favorite card game, the only way we know how. By
Strike the
looking at the
monkey.
most offensive cards the game has to offer.
Yes! God, yes. Yes. I can't wait. What's first?
Magic has been a hobby for fat nerds for over 30
Is that Boogie? Is that Boogie when he flipped over the table?
Yeah.
That's funny.
years. And in that time, players watched the
1993.
game evolve from a casual 90s card game into a global
Magic the
corporate
Fattening.
phenomenon. But as times changed, some of the older cards were found by the game's company, Wizards of the Coast, to be so insensitive that the company had to officially ban them from all gameplay entirely. The player base continually debated, are these cards really offensive? Or did the company overcorrect under political pressure?
Oh, dude.
Well, they're a bunch of
we can
lefties,
get to the
so
bottom
yeah,
of
they
this.
did.
Yeah, Don and I are kind of fucking experts, so don't worry, guys. We're gonna figure it out.
Magic experts, too.
We'll
Magic
put together
experts, too.
A letter of recommendation, and we'll send it to the Wizards, and they'll reinstate the cards that should be reinstated. That's our problem.
You know what's actually even I would think funnier that they don't think about with their name? Wizards of the
What's
Coast. Wizards. That could be pretty racist. That could be taken as kind of racist. You know, Like the clan members, wizards, grand wizards, you know, just saying, Wizards of the Coast.
I'm the Imperial Wizard.
Imperial Wizard.
Early
Damn.
Magic was made by a much smaller team with
Look at this guy. That's the guy who make magic. That's one of the founders of magic. Look at him. He looks like a fish.
fewer layers of
That's the
review,
Forky
resulting in
phenotype,
some
dog.
names, artwork, and themes that likely wouldn't be
Rip.
approved under the company's current standards. Back
I'm
when
ready.
Magic was great, right? Once Magic became a global franchise, the company started revisiting
I do
these
have
old
some Magic
cards
cards somewhere
through
that my
much
cousin
more
gave me.
modern
I don't know where they
lens.
are
In
either.
June of 2020, during the Black Lives Matter... Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Coming
okay.
up,
What
I
up,
don't know what I'm
shrimp?
about to read.
Fucking doctor.
In June of 2020, during the Black Lives Matter protests in America, Wizards of the Coast removed 7
He cast
cards
Black
from
Lung,
the
it's
online
super
card
effective.
database and banned them from the game due to racist or culturally offensive art.
Is it more than just the? Is it more than just the
thereof.
lung? Is something else happening
Pretty funny.
too?
It took until 2020 to ban whatever these are
Is
gonna
the
be,
body
but we'll
wiggle
find
jiggling?
out. Any offensive imagery on the
It
database
sounds
was
painful.
replaced with a note stating their stances against racism. We've removed this card image from our database because it is racist or culturally offensive art, text, or a combination thereof. Racism and cultural insensitivity are unacceptable.
Would you like a
and have
lung
no
with some
place
of
in our
that phlegm
games,
there?
I'm gonna
nor anywhere,
read this review
except
right now,
before
just for you,
2020.
Okay, I'm ready.
2019 AOK.
According
The
to
Grey
Wizards
Dream is an
themselves,
adult
these
visual
actions
novel
were the
about a man who got
company's
offered a
ways of
job
examining
as an
itself and
international
its
trade
actions.
company.
That revelation led to
Right
7
after
of Magic's
graduation, as
earliest
soon as you
cards
accept
being
it,
singled
the
out
consequences of the
and
past
permanently
start to
banned, each for
manifest. Who
artwork,
knows?
names,
Maybe you
or
can get rid of
themes
your
that
past or
Wizards
spice
deemed
up your
offensive by
future
modern
as you
standards.
fuck this
My
femboy. That's
cock is
that's
throbbing.
on a loop. Why is it on a loop? I don't know, but it is.
My balls are tender. I
the fuck?
literally could not be more ready. Can I please
Damn.
see the first card?
First card is Crusade. Oh,
What? Why? Why was this banned?
That's
All white creatures.
That's
Wow.
not racist. That's not insensitive. That's fucking sick.
Magic the Gathering cards are typically categorized by 5 colors: white, blue, black, red, and green, each representing different identities and the card's
Sun,
playstyle.
earth,
White
water,
cards
death,
typically
fire.
represent order, peace, and law.
I think I know where this is going.
Yep.
Many of them focusing on building armies of small creatures.
Oh yeah, I see. I see. And it's because Black Lives Matters happened. They had to get rid of this. Right. Makes sense. All white creatures.
These colors give context to one of Magic's most infamous cards, Crusade. Crusade debuted in 1993 and depicts Knights Templar raising their swords, departing from a smoking settlement in the background. The card's text simply reads, "White creatures get +1/+1, which many critics have interpreted racially. Crusade depicts religious wars giving benefits to white creatures." I mean, that's, you know, we're just ignoring the context.
We're burning history then. So we're destroying history. That's what we're doing now. We're burning books. This is what burning books look like. That's what the Nazis did.
This was a white card versus, I don't know, a red card.
I mean,
A black
if,
card.
If the armor
A
fits,
green
if
card.
the gauntlet fits. What was the description of
blue
white
card.
cards again?
Little white creatures.
Order, peace, and law. That's pretty funny because the Crusades were pretty much not any of those things.
No way, dude. They're bringing order, peace, and law back to the Holy Land.
Valid.
Yeah.
All right, that's valid. So we've done a video on the Crusades, and
S tier, ranking the Crusades.
first
We have
Crusade
watched that,
pretty
haven't we?
awesome.
I believe we
I
have.
would say you could call that like
Yes.
order, peace, and law, apart from the main event. But the rest of them were just borderline unmitigated disasters, except the third one, which was pretty cool. I guess it was lawful. The church ordained it, but there were some that weren't lawful as well.
Let's say I'd
Breaking
flip
down
that, is that what
the
his shirt
disgusting-
says?
Disgusting stereotypes perpetuated by Wizards of the Coast.
I don't know what that
High
symbol
level,
means.
White cards are the good guys, basically. And for this good guy card, we have Crusaders cheering and celebrating as they leave a smoking settlement.
Good. Maybe that settlement
So
had
I
fucking
kinda
occult
get it. I
dead
don't know what
magic
Black
in it.
Lives
Who
Matter
knows?
has to do with this, but
I think sometimes companies, they're like, they've had some things in their sights for a long time.
Yeah, I know what
and
you're
you
saying,
just
but Gene,
need,
aren't
like, a
you the
big event
undead?
to
Well, I
happen.
can't have all these others
This
around.
was
They
the
make
moment.
everything
Yeah,
very
it's like,
difficult
okay,
for me, alright?
We have an
Can't be
opening
having
now,
that.
without players being like, this is fucking bullshit.
when did Black Aragorn come out? Was that also Black
King of
Lives Matter?
Gondor.
That would be really funny, but I don't think so.
What my train of thought
Tap.
was,
I
they
I
could
get it.
just
I
make a
tapped
couple
that.
of
I get it,
Crusaders
Nathan.
not wearing
Thanks,
helmets
buddy.
and they're black.
They make the card a
Thank you for-
multicolored card.
thank you for
and they
answering
make
my
the
question.
Crusaders
I appreciate that.
Leaving the settlement every race and ethnicity. There's a Muslim Crusader.
There's a Mongolian crusader, obviously.
Yeah, there's exactly. Which
Do they have Mongolian throat singing as they crusade? Because that'd be pretty badass.
That would be pretty bad.
there were in fact every color and creed within the Crusaders.
And they're all very happy about burning down that Muslim settlement.
Good.
They're burning down a Nazi settlement. That's how we fix the card.
Nice. Actually,
Dude,
that's great.
that's
Yeah.
how we do
You
it.
put a little Nazi flag back there. It's on fire.
I don't know if a Nazi flag on a card is going to help the card's case.
How do you make sure everyone knows it's a Nazi settlement, though?
Yeah, okay, it's easy. So you put big, like, fun text on the settlement walls, and it says Nazi camp.
Nice.
And
Nazi
the
camp. See,
Crusaders on their
Nazi
armor
camp. Can't
have
see the
the
camp.
words
Nazi
like
camp.
Happy,
See, isn't that
diverse,
funny? It's like invisible too.
multicultural,
Do all the
defense
wordplay.
force. It just becomes a shitty political cartoon, but everyone's happy.
And it's still called Crusade.
No, it's called Humanitarian Defense Force.
And they don't have crosses of St. George anymore either.
No, they obviously they have the pride flag.
Oh my god.
Unlike other cards on the culturally offensive list, Crusade was reprinted at least 12 times until 2010, with some versions containing different artworks omitting the template.
So you have a woman instead. I'm sure that goes well in Crusades, unless it's Joan of Arc. I don't think it pans out too well.
Oh, that sucks.
Just saying.
Yeah, sorry guys, like, I swear we're gonna be better on the other cards, but we both think the Crusaders are kind of fucking sweet because we love knights and medieval history, so I promise the next ones will be better.
They did away with the Crusaders almost immediately.
What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, it's just kind of forgettable, generic. Not Crusaders. Despite these alternative artworks, this card was still banned in 2020. So we had Crusade, naturally. We also need Jihad.
Jihad.
Dude, Jihad is awesome as well. Why didn't they keep that? I'm starting to think we're not a good fit for Wizards of the Coast.
No.
Maybe we should get on the phone and cancel the impending Space King Magic deck that was set to come out.
Another card inspired by religious combat.
Jihad.
Was released in 1993 as a
It's
part
offensive to Muslims because they don't want to be reminded of their own culture. That's why.
of the
They
first
still do it every
Magic
day.
I know they do.
Arabian Nights.
I know they do.
Dude.
They just,
When
the
did it
quote-unquote new
This
Muslims
is always
don't
your
want to be
point of
reminded of it.
reference, to
Quote-unquote
see what
new.
people
There's
are
nothing
commenting
new
at the
about
time.
them. They just
Yeah,
say they are.
We
You know
need
what I
to
mean?
do a Arabian Nights Magic cards.
You know what's really freaking hot right now? Aladdin.
Literally the year before.
Literally.
That's so funny.
He immediately starts drawing the Jihad card when he gets home from the cinema.
Hell yeah, I watched Aladdin. Time for a jihad.
Curved scimitar, and he's like, fucking jihadis.
The Arabian Nights expansion pack.
Is there like a sexy Jasmine kind of...
Alluring
Oh, no.
exotic princess that isn't white.
That isn't white. There is.
Does it exist?
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it
Was
does.
in the Arabian Nights? It was.
Oh, dude. We should fucking hire these guys to write for us. I think we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, I hope we get to do a Space King Magic collab.
Oh, after this video, absolutely.
F,
I think they're going to see
absolutely.
the potential crossover appeal.
The card depicts Crusade-era Islamic warriors fighting on horseback against vague opposing forces. This card's effect, the game effect, is less succinct than Crusade's. It allows you to pick a color, and as long
Are
as your opponent
Jinns
has
monsters
that
you can
color
play in
card
fucking Magic?
play,
I'd imagine
all
so,
white
right?
creatures gain +2, +1. Oh, so this is a white card?
Right?
Can I just
would
say
they be
that
in the
kind of
fire
makes it seem
thing
like the
since they're
Crusade card
Jinns?
wasn't
Or
trying
water?
to say anything specific.
Yeah,
Know what I mean?
You might say that this
Like, Jinns would be things you could play in Magic as a monster, right? Or like ghouls?
I think so.
Ghouls would probably be in death. Jinns would be like either fire or water, I imagine.
is exactly the context that made the other one make sense, and we're just cherry picking.
I don't know
Although, to be
because I
fair,
don't
they
really know
banned this
Magic
one,
cards
too,
all that well.
You could swear it. Maybe
And I
the
had a
Jihad
cousin who
kind of
fucking
causes a
collected those
crusade,
cards, and I had a
so
friend
it
who
does
played
give
those cards.
plus
He had a
2
fucking
to
dice
creatures
purse, my
because they
friend,
get
buddy.
mad.
My
Just to
old buddy
clarify,
did.
You use this
He had a
card
fucking
to
dice
eradicate
purse,
an
and I
entire
laughed at him
colour.
for it, like,
Yes.
why do you have this? Are you gonna
And then
beat
the
someone to
Jihad
death
is
with it?
over.
That's right.
Huh.
What's wrong with this card?
There's a
The
multitude
banning
of
this
Jinns in
card
Magic the
left
Gathering.
some
Well,
players
thank you again
confused
for
as the
answering my
card
question,
didn't appear to
Nathan.
ridicule or belittle any certain group. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're just like, it's just pretty touchy, isn't it?
I can't imagine why.
Some players thought Jihad might have been banned due to the Islamic theme.
No.
No way. Although it is crazy it took until 2020.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, dude.
You'd think it would have been like when the
Like
when
2001.
the tides were starting to
Yeah.
turn around like 2005, you know?
Yeah, you would have thought it was when the Twin Towers got fucking decimated.
Yeah.
But they had to wait until George Floyd's death.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't relevant until then.
Others argued that if that was the case, the card Army of Allah from the same set
Speaking of,
should
aren't
also
they
be banned.
like thinking to undo I forgot his name. The guy who basically kneeled on his neck. They're thinking about undoing his sentence, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek
Wait, you can
Chauvin.
still
Derek
do
Chauvin,
Army
yeah.
of Allah?
Yeah, dude, this is Arabian Nights.
That card isn't banned.
It's just the nice Army of Allah coming to help. With no official reasoning for the card's banning, players settled on the idea that, like Crusades, Jihad was using real-world religious wars to benefit white creatures. Fuck off.
White creatures. Pretty sure those are red
This card is
creatures.
significantly rarer than Crusade, with lightly played
Maybe even
copies
brown,
going
but there's
anywhere
no
between
brown thing in-
$250 and $400.
You know,
while pristine
just saying,
unplayed
maybe they're
cards
brown
stand up to
creatures, not white creatures, just saying.
$599.
That's ironic, isn't it? Lightly played.
Lightly played.
Yeah, I don't really feel right having this in my deck for some reason. Okay, oh, nice. Praddish gypsies.
yeah,
Praddish.
gypsies. We
Don
look at that.
literally used to think he was a gypsy for a long time.
I've never thought I was a gypsy.
A close friend gave him a DNA test. And we found out that he's just French and German.
I never actually thought I was a gypsy, though.
At least 10 seconds ago, you were like, I think it still had some gypsy though. Some part of you refuses to die.
No, I was not saying that. I've never said that. It's a long-running bit that I will continue now.
When you wore your ethnic dress to that render,
Gypsy Don.
That was just a joke, was it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
No one's gonna believe that, dude. Not for a second.
But you know, as a gypsy, I don't know what. How do you pronounce Pradesh? Pradesh?
Gee,
British?
ask your ancestors.
They're not talking to me
Yes.
right now.
I'm not talking to you right now.
Me.
This is the kind of conversation. I'm the fat one here, and I'd say we would be Welsh, and he said, "I'm talking to you right now, Gene." That's about right.
Okay, Pradesh.
I hate you.
See, the Pradesh Gypsies card. The first magic card to have a slur in its name. Pradesh.
Wait.
Pradesh.
When did the Hunchback of Notre
It's
Dame come out?
Pradish.
Nice.
You can
Yeah,
tell
okay,
this
this
is how you say it,
1994.
Pradish, not
You know what? To be
Pradesh,
fair,
Pradish.
1996.
It's a little fucking tit for tat. They're both just stealing each other's IP.
Maybe gypsies were just big in the 90s. They were cool.
I think they've always been kind of big.
Pradesh Gypsies, released in 1994 as part of the Legends expansion set. The card depicts 3 figures and a horse walking through the woods, with the artwork aiming for a standard fantasy aesthetic without overtly offensive imagery.
How very measured of them.
The reasoning for the card's ban was because the name and the creature's type both use the word gypsy, a slur used for Romanian. It's not Romanian people, you.
Corgan, you fucking idiot.
The whole of Romania is fucking gypsies.
Hey, if you guys ever
Romani,
give a
not
shit
Romanian.
ever again,
Romanian and
please
Romani
know
are very different.
that our
They're not the
writer
same
is
thing.
dumber than us.
That's true,
We
Dr.
put him in
Sim.
charge of these scripts.
It's the Roma people. There, you learned something today.
Romanis versus Romanians, bro. Jesus Christ.
It is funny. There are very recent clips of Romanian officials complaining about how the Romani give them a bad name on
Yes.
the world stage because everyone thinks they're the same fucking thing.
Morgan, if it
They
makes you
sound
feel
very
better,
similar. That's the
even
problem.
fucking Peaky
Unfortunately.
Blinders, where the lead character is supposed to be like Romani descent to some extent, have him speaking like Romanian
Instead of
in an
Romani,
episode.
they're constantly speaking it as their sneaky gypsy tongue. But it's just.
That should be a magic card, bro. Sneaky gypsy tongue.
Sneaky gypsy tongue.
I'd play Sneaky Gypsy Tongue.
I'll
Sneaky
remind everyone
gypsy
that I'm a
tongue.
gypsy, so all this is okay.
I needed to create some Heretic Magic the Gathering cards which
Creature
work well with
cards in
fans of
Magic
fiction
always
content.
have a
Maybe
type,
release some
whether
new
that's
ones
a
each week.
goblin,
Oh, that'd be
warrior,
interesting
demons,
as an idea,
etc.
Nathan,
Or
for sure.
gypsy.
However, throughout Magic's run, this card is the only one to feature the creature type Gypsy.
Gypsy.
Incredible. Incredible. The card was
Hi,
eventually
Sasha.
reclassified
Hi,
in
Sasha.
2007
Coming to my room
as
to
a
whine.
human
What?
nomad, as the card could easily synergize with other cards, rendering the type Gypsy entirely obsolete. The card was legal for another 13 years
gonna jump
before
up?
being banned
Hi.
in
Hi,
every
Sasha.
format in 2020, which some players found ironic because the card itself is so underpowered that it never saw gameplay anyway.
So it sucks.
I love basically the power of this card.
The card
is
sucks, that's
you
why nobody
set
played it.
gypsies amongst your enemy, and it just weakens their deck or whatever. That's
Just
pretty
like-
funny.
just like real
You can kinda see
gypsies.
why they got rid of this one.
But their presence is expensive,
Yeah, they have an expensive presence, and they weaken the board.
but barely. So really, they're just a burden on everyone.
Hey,
Bobbert.
Bobbers.
All right.
I'm not saying that about my people.
So what did you
I'm saying
think of
that
the
about heinous
tabletop
things
game?
they're saying about my people
I thought it
in
was
this
fun
card.
today.
They
Yeah,
let
I
this
thought
go
it was really
until
fun.
2020. That's
Well,
all I'll say.
I will do a. I can't do a coin flip because
Oh,
it's 3
hell
games
yeah.
now. I will do
I
a
wanna see
dice
this.
roll.
Another card
For what we
banned
play on
because
Wednesday.
Of a slur. Stone Throwing Devils was released in 1993 with the Arabian Nights expansion set. The card
There will be
depicts a
nothing in the
group of
afternoon
pink
tomorrow.
creatures with
I just feel like
pointed
taking a
ears
day
and
off
tails,
after having so
pelting
many
their
days
enemies
of
with
playing in
rocks
the
from
afternoon.
atop a ledge.
So
The
we'll do that.
controversy
And I got
wasn't over
some
the
new
artwork
cigars
or the
coming in, so
gameplay,
I
but
want
rather
to
the
focus
card's
on
name.
taking a smoke
Critics
for
argued that
tomorrow.
Stone Throwing Devils, or
So
more
that's what we'll do.
concisely, Stone
We will,
Throwers,
but we will.
is a slur used to describe
We will play
Arabs
on
and
Wednesday.
Palestinians
What
as
game?
violent
I don't know
mobs
yet. We'll
that
see.
throw
The dice roll will
stones,
decide.
Contemporarily being used against Palestinian protesters.
That's like a self-confession. I don't know if I ever would have seen this
Self-confession.
card ever and been like, dude, that's about Palestinians.
And actually, we were being racist when we did this too. Nobody knew it. But
Yeah, dude.
we're just gonna
Okay.
take this one off the table before anyone notices. We're gonna beat you to the punch and confess to this sin.
Like, no one saw that card and was like, dude, Palestinians. Am I right? Like, no one.
No.
I mean, they might have. In the early 90s, it's the Arabian Nights expansion pack.
Oh, of course.
If everyone's calling Palestinians derogatorily stone throwers, and then you put the stone throwing devils, who are like pink monsters with pointy ears.
Oh,
throwing
hell
rocks
yeah,
in,
there's
like, an Arab
Palestinians
city.
right there.
That's a lot of assumptions.
Actually, guys, we're gonna come out and say it. We were being racist when we made this card too.
Everyone needs to start taking accountability, and we're going to start with us. The stone throwing devils was racist. We did intend that to be racist.
We did
We
intend
thought
it
it
to
was
be
really
racist.
funny, and it made us really happy at the time.
They could have waited until like this year, and this would have worked a lot better.
I do think you're right. They just seized the moment to clean up house.
Yes,
you know?
Sasha.
For sure.
Although the card is
You
unremarkable
know, because
in
you never
gameplay,
really grew
its
your
true
hair back
value is in the
properly, you're
scarcity.
technically a
You know how
short hair.
people
Well,
get,
not
like,
really. You're still a long
original
hair
first
cat, but
edition
you're like
Charizards
medium
and they
haircut
put
now
them in,
because your
like,
hair didn't grow
plastic
back as
wallets
much as
and
it did when
behind
all those.
glass case.
Now it's your
I'm
head.
gonna get every single one of these bags.
It'll probably grow back eventually to
like
being
a
long
grid
hair, but because of
and
that,
put
you're a
them in
medium
wallets
hair
behind
cat, and you
glass.
always look
Dude,
so
they're gonna
damn
appreciate
skinny.
values so much.
Cleanse.
Like, you fucking how much you eat all the time, you're not skinny.
This one. Part of the Legends
Technically, you are
expansion
still
set
skinny.
in
You're just a long
1994,
cat,
Cleanse
Sasha. You know that?
is
You're a
one
long
of
cat.
a few cards,
You
like
are a
Crusade,
long
that could be
cat.
interpreted as racially insensitive due to its name and mechanics. The card's text simply says, "Destroy all black creatures."
Oh yeah, this card.
It's kind of a hard one to argue, isn't it?
In Magic, black creatures tend to be monsters such as vampires, mummies, and demons. But
Yep,
the way
death
this card
deck.
is written has led players to believe the card itself is racially insensitive. This interpretation sparked debates within the community. Some users understood the sensitive nature of the card's subtext, others disagreed with the notion entirely. Some even argued that the card's banning was racially hypocritical, arguing that if a card that says "destroy all black creatures" is banned, a card like Virtue's Ruin that says "destroy all white creatures"
Yeah.
must also be banned.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll say this: I don't actually.
I'd keep
think
them
Cleanse
both,
was
honestly, because
intended
it's
to be
funny.
Racist in any way. Looking at the text and the picture.
But if we're gonna play one card, well, pot calls the kettle white this time, bitch.
It's very clearly not meant to be like insensitive.
So then
whereas,
both
you know,
cards get
hard to
removed.
argue that the
Either they both
creature
stay or they
type
both
gypsy
go. That's
isn't,
my
like,
motto.
on its surface
Can't have your
exactly what
cake and
seems
eat
like,
it too
right?
bullshit.
This just
It's
seems
either
like a
one or
reach
the
to me.
other.
It is very
Decide
funny that there's a
now.
That's right.
Also,
Called Virtue's Ruin. Yeah.
all the good, virtuous white monsters being killed unjustly.
My opinion is keep both. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
They're clearly not actually meant to be what people are saying they are.
If you were to have consistent logic, like they say, to want to ban the cleanse one that's kill all black cards, and not ban the one that says kill all white cards, and it's literally referring to the white ones as virtuous, with Virtue's Ruin, you know? But anyway, up next we have Imprison.
Oh boy.
Okay. Imprison was released in 1994 as part of the Legends expansion. Unlike the other cards on this list, the controversy had nothing to do with its name or game mechanics, but entirely with its artwork. The illustration depicts a
gimp?
confined black man while wearing some sort of prisoner's
He looks like a
mask with
gimp.
padlock. He could just be tan.
Yeah, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not getting like black from this.
Although the card's effect simply prevents another creature from attacking.
He looks
or
like a
blocking,
gimp.
Critics argued that the imagery closely resembled the imprisonment and enslavement.
No, who the
of
fuck says
African
that? It
people,
doesn't look
making
anything
the
like
card
that.
insensitive by modern standards.
Does that
I feel
look
like
like a
this
black
one
guy
is
that's
a massive
enslaved?
reach
Because to me it doesn't. It looks like a fucking gimp.
If
does
they're
not-
doing like, if they're trying to do a
It's a
racial
gimp.
card in
That's some
1994
sex dungeon
and put a black
BDSM
guy in prison,
gimp.
They're gonna make him much darker.
What
than
the
this? This guy could be Greek. That's all I'm saying.
He could easily
Could
just
be
a
Greek.
tanned guy, like he's out in the sun.
Yeah, this is another reach to me.
Invoke Prejudice.
Oh, wow.
Magic the Gathering's most notorious card, Invoke Prejudice,
Invoke
was released in
Prejudice.
1994 as part of the Legends expansion. The card depicts a
Legends.
group of ghostly...
Oh, this one, yeah.
portrait figures.
Hey, look, it's the clan. They showed up. Invoke prejudice.
Dave.
Figures looking at
What?
the viewer while one wields a giant
An
axe.
axe.
Wow.
Ghostly figures, you say?
To be fair, they are painted ghostly. That is a ghostly rendering of these figures. In addition to the
Ghostly.
name and artwork, the card's effect penalizes opponents if they try to summon creatures that are a different color than the players.
Aw,
That's
shit.
funny.
It is super funny.
So when did this come out?
Yeah, was this pre or post Birth of a Nation? What was their reference point? What inspired them?
It is funny that they made them like ghostly looking.
What, like the plausible deniability? He's like, oh, it's
Exactly.
not
You
the
know-
clan.
It's not the clan.
It's ghosts.
You know that conversation. It was like, dude, I guess we probably can't just paint Klansmen with a burning cross. We gotta
Yeah.
make them kind of like ghostly
Spooky.
and evil looking.
I just love that that was the standard back then, that that's all they needed to do to make it past the editor. Like, dude, this is a modern time, we gotta be more sensitive. A guy submits his fucking ghostly Klansman with an axe called
It's
Invoke
fine.
Prejudice. He's like, oh, perfect.
It's fine.
Hey, and for 26 years it was. It was perfect.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
But, I guess time catches up with us all.
It's just weird
Time
fantasy
keeps
stuff.
on
It's weird
slipping,
fantasy
slipping,
interpretation.
slipping
They're ghosts.
into the
Yeah, I
future.
feel like this one's the one where I'm like, yeah, fair enough.
Still a
Years
cool card,
players
though.
Pointed out the
I think it's a cool
unfortunate
card.
combination of the card's name, artwork, and mechanics. Yeah, I'm sure it was just unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
How
God, that's
unfortunate.
And while Wizards never stated that the artwork was intended to depict the KKK, fuck off. Hilarious. It was never intended to depict the KKK.
Yeah, fuck
They're
off.
just spooky
You know it
ghosts.
was.
They acknowledged that the overall presentation was deeply offensive. Yeah, why are there spooky ghosts that are prejudiced?
They don't like the living.
Fuck the
They're living in the
living
wrong
and their
colour.
skin color.
The controversy grew even stronger when fans noticed the card on Magic the Gathering's official database had the ID. Oh my god,
Oh.
seriously? Had the ID 1488. A number as
Babe.
a white supremacist symbol.
That's funny.
No fucking dude. What do you think came first? Because I'm thinking they got to they just finished 1487 and they're like, all right, let's work on 1488. And one of the guys just got a fucking twinkle in his eye and he was like, no fuck, guys, no fucking way. Or alternatively, did they come up with Invoke Prejudice and they were like, you will never believe the biggest coincidence that's just happened.
Oh, what do you mean?
People are gonna think we're trying to make a statement.
Oh no!
No!
Fuck.
We printed 10 million of those.
That's
No!
fantastic, Nate.
They're already in the random blister packs. We'll never
Oh,
find them all.
Oh, how could this happen?
I actually think you were right the first time, though. I think the 90s was a sillier time, and someone was just like, you know what would be really funny? You know... It's like a more offensive version of what we do with cartoons, where you just kind of take every opportunity to put like a dumb little joke or Easter egg in the backgrounds or something, you know? I think someone just thought this was like amusing.
You know what? No one can predict the future, Don. How could he have known?
How
How could he
could
have
he
known
have
that in
known?
26 years George Floyd would die at the hands of that cop?
Shame on you, Wizards of the Coast. Wizards confirmed the number was pure. Fuck off. The number was purely coincidental. The result of ordering cards chronologically and alphabetically. Come on, guys. But the discovery only fueled more criticism of the card. Of all the cards banned in 2020, this one is generally considered the most infamous, largely because every aspect of the card seemed to point in the same unfortunate direction. Same unfortunate, definitely deliberate direction.
This is what I fucking hate, right? Like, you're gonna go to bat to make this change. Fair enough. It's probably coming from a good place. We want to not upset our player base. Like, these cards were made in a different time, blah, blah, blah. Fine, cool. But, like, if you're gonna do it, have the fucking balls to do it. Don't, like, play this corporate game where you're saying, like, on one hand, this was wrong and we don't agree with it and we're getting rid of it. But on the other hand, then fucking blatantly lie to us and be like, just an accident. Whoopsie. Oh, it's a coincidence. It's like, just fucking own it. Just be like, yeah, it was Those people aren't even alive anymore who wrote this. Or
No.
maybe they are, but they have Alzheimer's.
They probably are, and they're literally
Alzheimer's.
probably like executives at Wizards of the Coast.
No fucking way. If they are, that would be really funny.
Did our current sitting president, who's been the president for 40 years, personally sign off on this card? Yes. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, just have some fucking integrity. If you're gonna go to bat for this, then fucking own it. Own what it was and what it is.
Wizards of the Coast made a final statement on the card before initiating the 2020 banning. The card is racist and made even worse by the ID it was, God, unfortunately codified with years ago. Well, I guess they're not saying it wasn't an accident there. There's no place for racism in our game, nor anywhere else. But to that point, it should never have been published, nor placed in the database, nor allowed to be used until 2020. I added that part. That was me. And for that, we are sorry.
The ID was an accident. We're sorry, but just to clarify, that was an accident.
It was an
Also,
accident. We didn't
everything
mean
else
it.
was an accident. We told the artist, who wasn't from the West, to paint spooky ghosts with an axe.
He had no idea the social context. He kept saying something about shape language I didn't really follow, but...
We thought that ghosts being prejudiced was a pretty unique spin, you know? It's like a new fantasy monster. Oh, here's the artist that painted this.
This is his other stuff.
Republic, beyond fear and breed.
Looks a little fascist, maybe? Oh, guys, I got this great new artist for this next cool card we're making. I'm totally unfamiliar with his body of work.
Did you see the picture of the eagle on top of the building with a $sign on it, and it says...
Look at this cool eagle he painted.
It says
Right, look at this totally cool eagle.
In fairness, you could, from those two pictures, assume that he's a communist. It's very horseshoe theory. You can't really tell. He could be like fascist or a communist.
Let's have the communist paint this spooky prejudice ghost.
It's the least racist guy you know. He's not gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, so he just had like a spooky wishy-washy style, you know. Probably literally what it was they were like, we want to do this card, but we shouldn't just play this rendering straight. It's a little too rich, so let's have the artist that does like these kind of cool abstractions paint it, and then we can get away with this.
McNeil was effectively cancelled and distanced.
Oh, really? Was he?
And distanced by the company due to his intensely polarizing political views, artwork, and writings.
What were those political views? Okay, depicted Hitler as a Christ-like figure.
Well, I got
That's funny.
that one wrong. Boy,
Boy,
egg on
howdy.
my face.
So now do you think it's like all the artists get a little like sign-up sheet for all the upcoming cards, and he could not sign his name fast enough?
See, it seems like Graham signed on to the 1488 card pretty quick. Everyone got any objections to that?
He just raced to that ID number.
I got an idea. I got a good idea. They're like, man, this guy's really fucking passionate. This is the kind of artist we need to push this fledgling gaming product to the heights it needs to get to.
This is good delegation, having real creative thinkers on every level of the company.
We run a creative company. That's like our full-time thing, right? And you often want to put people who are passionate about specific stuff on specific stuff because they're going to produce the best work. And I feel like that's exactly what happened here.
You know who would be perfect for this?
Dude.
Oh boy.
Which artist in the office has the Third Reich desktop wallpaper?
If they have that artist and he's responsible for another 40 of their cards, as the purveyors of social reform that Wizards of the Coast are, I don't know. Let's just leave it there.
He's just an eccentric artist, Tom. He's just a creative. Who knows what he's thinking over there, you know?
Yeah, actually it was satire.
It's literally it's literally Hitler with a thorn crown and it says blood is life.
No boy.
Dude, it's satire. Stop.
Dude, stop.
Stop it. You never give anything a chance, dude. You always read art at such a surface level. Where's your media literacy, for God's
Yeah,
sake?
where is it?
All right, I think that's all we have time for today.
Amazing.
I think we've
Thanks for the video,
enough
Weeb. That was a good
magic
one.
for today. But if you want to hear about a real
Next.
man's hobby,
Time for titties. More titties. The elf princess finally delivered the hero's reward.
You looking for someone, miss?
Yes. I'm looking for a retired hero in this village.
Oh boy.
I guess that would be me.
Oh boy.
Wow.
So, what do you need me for?
Well, my father wants to fulfill his promise of giving you one of his daughter's hands in marriage.
Me.
So, I have come.
What? When did he promise that?
I'm not sure. Anyways, can I move my luggage in?
Can I move
I'll
my
move
luggage
back,
in?
too. The
Wow,
trip was
instant
tiring.
wife.
Wait.
Just add heroism
Wait, what is
in
happening?
the past.
First of all, you shouldn't have been forced.
Oh, no worries, hero. My father told stories of you my whole childhood, and I've always wanted to meet you, so I
Wow.
volunteered to journey here.
Eh? Eh? It's like a Tim Allen. Eh? Oh, here you go, Weeb. Warhammer 40k meets Warhammer Fantasy.
Enter this portal, mortals, and see yourself 40,000 years on.
Oh wow, hey!
Look at the other already.
Right
Cool
back
banner.
at you, handsome.
So you say, with the invention of
The orcs.
That's right.
gas-operated firearms, you can cramp as many geeks in an hour what would previously have taken an afternoon. Fascinating.
Fascinating.
You lads still do grudges and stuff
Stuff like that.
like that? Nah, we haven't really held any grudges in a while. We mostly just do crypto stuff now.
Crypto. Crypto. Oh, cool.
The thing Potter must be broken, damaged now. Squeak.
Oh, look, because the ratlings are people in the fucking in the 40k universe.
Body wave.
Like Mimi.
Holy shit, a talking rat.
Holy shit, a talking right. Robin sent this in.
Those don't exist.
Scourge versus Reverse Flash.
Sharon Skits.
But I
Oh,
hate.
boy.
But I hate to.
gonna do is break your world. It'll do more than
Thrawn or whatever his gay.
same old song.
Ecklerbert buttfuck, whatever his name is.
Eilbarthon. That's right, you do.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Oh shit, he's posing.
Gay boy. Gay boy McGason.
It was me, Weebler.
What in the heck are you?
November 5th. The Cross Chain. Organization XVX. Riot Rumble. Spidey Hog. Screamland. Dimension 4. On Sonic's World. So Scourge obviously is evil Sanic. If you can't tell. 'cause he's
But
green.
Sanic.
But Sanic, that's right. Oh shit. Spooky Woods. Oh shit, there he is. Oh god.
Oh god.
It was me, Weebler.
What's the matter? Are you lagging?
What's the matter? Are you lag? Wow.
Not so hot. You won't waste my time.
Oh shit.
Not that.
Ooh, damn. I don't know. I don't think Hedgehogs can really compete with the Speed Force.
No.
This one's tough. Think you're fast?
Flash got this.
Yeah. Move. Whoa. Boom. Damn. Both evil versions of characters everybody knows really well too. I'm trying to think like I think Dawn may be one of the first ideas of like the idea of like a hero character being evil besides like the Injustice gang kind of well the criminal syndicate thing too.
No one can keep pace with me.
Oh, shoot. Because the crime syndicate's pretty old too. It was like the 40s they did it. Ooh! Well, his head came off. Damn. Oh, he killed him.
Gene killed the guy, and he liked it.
I'll take it again.
It's over.
Uh-oh. Out of juice. Hold up.
Oh no!
Well, how are my glasses? Oh.
Where the hell is my Porky? What? Okay, I hear ya. I hear ya, you little hooker.
Just what?
No, that's not it.
Can I start over?
When she gets low on water, she just starts smacking the bowl.
Wow.
Now that was a brutal battle.
Titties.
That green hedgehog drenched him in mustard. I hope you enjoyed
No,
this episode.
I don't believe it.
I don't agree with that either because
Once again, this person made a bad call.
Your other
Yeah.
rumble. If you're itching for even
0
more
for 2,
massacres
bitch.
like
Titties
this
won't save you
one,
from
don't forget
failure.
to support the channel and stay tuned because I have plenty more up my sleeve for this.
We got another
month
one
of
later
terror.
tonight. We'll see how that one goes.
And why the month of terror in November rather than October?
Yeah, why that?
Well, if you're on the internet a little bit
No,
too
oh.
much, you might get an idea of what you're not allowed to do this month.
Oh.
You won't last a day, you pathetic fool.
Oh, hi, Ramen. Titties.
What up, Ramon?
Princess, why are you dressed like that?
Huh? Aren't I cute?
Oh boy.
The hero told requested to see me at the Elder Tree today at noon.
Did he say why? Did he not mention he wanted to learn advanced swordsmanship?
Well, surely it was an invitation for a date, right?
Totally.
Oh God, what an idiot! How can
She thick.
one person
What?
be so stupid? Maybe he just needed to see you for something else?
There's no way. I totally read that situation perfectly. He's so into me.
Next. Oh, here we go. Memes. Ogren teaches Guitar to love the rock.
Oh yeah, I saw this one the other day. It's fucking wonderful.
Rock
Pretty
found.
neat, huh? We find your fascination with these so-called rocks to be highly illogical. They are nothing more than
Yep, there's Gene right there. Me explaining to Gene the value of rock.
Yep.
Well, you know, metal legs. That's exactly what I find beautiful about them. Their chemical composition is a richly woven tapestry of millions of years of geological history. Never the one thing in the one place. Metallic atoms is all the same, neatly arranged in little rows. Maybe there's a kind of beauty in that some people can appreciate. But for me personally, the chaotic nature of our material universe is a soothing balm upon the drudgery of daily life. Messiah, we have never thought of it that way before. Please, teach us the ways of the rock. Well, alright, since you asked.
He just hits him with a rock. Here we go. It's time for hunting the Grimauling. Here we go. It's gonna be about that Weeby character. You know, Grimold, or whatever her name is. 'Cause it's a 5.5, so it's a between episode, that's why it's only 30 minutes. Let's watch it. See, there she is, in a fucking Evangelion style poster.
Love
it. Let's hear all about anime.
Oh, blimey, it's bloody Grimmel!
How's the fucking fiancé?
Actually kind of saved me from being stumped more than 33 times. He really showed that he cared, you know?
Cared,
so
you know.
Intense.
Didn't know he had it in him.
Yeah, that's because Kitten's her ex-boyfriend.
Sure you didn't.
Tee-hee.
Here,
Oh God,
banned the
I hate.
hottest since, the only real reason he's banned is because he happened to be
She abused the yaoi paddle too much, just like Porky did at FurCon 2020.
Not again.
First person he'd met who actually knew about blanks and stuff. Beggars can't be choosers.
Beggars can't be
It's your
choosers.
fault I'm not allowed to watch Koto no Ken anymore.
Oh, is that my fault?
How dare my
Living
fault?
together, you couldn't sleep without your shock blasting and looping your ear holes for the full 10 hours.
Oh, so he was shock after all.
He's traumatized.
You
left
were
me a
shocked.
broken boy that
Koto
I
no
have
Ken.
to fix. I was kicked
Oh, I love this.
What's that?
You know what? I love this so much. It's gonna be my new fucking background.
Nice.
Oversight.
Come here, Sasha.
Happy.
This is exactly why we never worked out.
Ooh.
Between your obliviousness, your obsessions, the Fist of the North Star music looping all night.
Alright,
Shut up! Look,
Come on, Sasha.
I can't take any more.
Here you go. I'm posting it in general.
Okay, come on, Sasha. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Stop looking at me at the stairwell. Let's move. You want something? You gotta come get it. Come on. Food. Yeah, come on, doofus. Don't look down at me in the fucking... Don't do that. Just come. Just come. You cat.
Grimmeline, I would encourage you to stay in your seat and rest.
This is after the event.
762, son. They're in the 200 cartridge cans. Those ones. There. Beneath that seat.
Hey, door? Pardon the interruption, but you see where,
He's on the upper deck. But I really must insist you get some rest.
I appreciate it, but I kind of have something to say to him. Something's on my mind about things
Things.
between us.
Well...
He has more than enough things on his mind as
Check
it
that out.
stands.
Look,
It's bad enough that all this happened under his watch. But to Marcus as well.
I know.
No, well, you're a woman, so no, you don't.
It's gotten me real out of sorts too. Look, I promise not to make things worse for him, all right? We've just got some things to talk through.
If you really must.
Thanks, Dor.
Grimmeline,
Yeah?
I'll be holding you to that.
Yeah, he's not... Yeah, don't fuck up or Dor will fuck you up.
Go on, then.
He'll do it. He's Dor. You know, Dor. Ow! 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 I hit my elbow. Ow! Ow!
Hey,
It really hurt that much, but I still didn't like hitting it.
I guess.
I guess.
Grimmel? Honestly, I don't think I can stand speaking about whatever it is you want to talk about. Please, go back down below and do literally anything else.
No.
Yo, she's pretty bleeding.
I'm.
Ah, that'll be
Kinda
okay.
useless
Anime.
Down below, if I'm fixing up the ammo and stuff. Ribs keep sliding around in there like a half-assed mincemeat. I came up here to, well, give you someone to talk it through with.
You came up here to listen for once?
No.
It's
No,
the
she just said
truth,
talk through.
Okay? There's no doubt you got a lot going on in your head, and I want to help.
Alright, fine. I'm doing pretty shit right now, and I know it. But you? You really, really should be resting.
Well, with everyone preparing, nobody's come up to check on you, I'll wager.
Sir D would call it bathing in the null space. I appreciate the check-in.
Of course. Though, admittedly, I do want to talk with you about, well,
Oh boy.
us.
Oh boy.
One hell of a time to be talking about us.
Yeah, for real.
Goodness Goodness gracious.
Your art style's pretty good, by the way.
Smith classic of being doggedly insistent about making sure she's okay first before reading the room? The thing she's always done?
No, it's not.
Marcus gets abducted by a monster that can flood my mind with primal terror, and that's your cue to come and bother me about the serial drama that is our fucked relationship. Son of a... That was a shitty thing to say.
No. You realize that wasn't the best thing to say.
There's a lot going on right now, Grimmel, and... No, you got punched through a wall. I can't be doing that to you. I'm sorry.
Mate, it's been a fucking night, so I
No,
get it.
mate.
I'm sorry too. This is a shit time to bring it up, but it's just... That thing could have given me a nice wet vivisection.
Oh, yeah.
And the last bit of talking we did was...
An argument.
Yeah.
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 You'll have to excuse me if I have some difficulty accepting that a brush with death is what's spurring you to try and patch things up with me.
I never said that was all I came up here to talk to you about. Cut me a break, alright?
She certainly got a nose.
Make it about
Like
me.
stylized as a
I'm
nose.
worried about you.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Marcus. We should be
Again,
thinking
the
about
art's
what we
really
can do
good
to
in this
rescue
episode.
him,
It's changed
not
again. It's
patching
a different
things up
style,
between
but
us.
I like it. But it's different. It's not the
Honestly,
same.
you should have stayed. You're in no shape to be coming along.
That's my decision. I need to do what I can. And I know you would have done the same.
Fair, I guess. Doesn't make me any less worried.
But if it's Marcus you want to think about, why don't we put our heads together and do some of that thinking then?
From what we've talked about with Sir D, the werewolves would have been unlikely to take him hostage unless they were gunning for something.
Like what?
We've gone over some information already, and we've had some trouble piecing together important specifics.
Well, what you got overall?
Nothing immediately relevant, other than details of the whereabouts of this werewolf cairn. Even then, it's unhelpfully vague.
No, like special details on how to take them on, how many of them we're fighting, what they're even doing this for.
No, unfortunately, it's listed a load of groups that operate out of England as a whole, but no real information on hunting them.
So, what are we doing going out here then?
Whatever we can, I think. The Society of St. Leopold was the only group that opted to remain in the operation
It's
after...
alright. I heard about it from D.
It's so bloody stupid.
Did you learn anything from looking around in the Arcanum?
Aside from Lord Fatigue repeatedly saying penis?
What?
Never mind.
What?
The records we consulted
Hold
had
on,
a few
no,
components to them that
He did say
What do
penis.
you mean by that, dog?
He did say penis, penis, penis,
Nothing
penis,
new,
penis,
really.
penis, penis in the
If you know the
recording.
whole
I
bit about
remember.
werewolves
Yeah, the
being
penis
weak to
game.
silver, then
Penis, penis, penis,
that's
penis, penis.
all we've got.
Well, hang on.
To make sure no
That
one's listening to the
stupid
thing, and then he
movie
just
trope
goes out and
is
talks.
True.
I know, right? The thing I've learned as a hunter
She certainly does
is
have
that a
very
lot of
she
pop
does
culture
have very
seems to be
British
remarkably
teeth.
close to reality.
Looks like fucking
rather than
Wallace's
reality
teeth,
of
honestly.
things.
So vampires really don't like garlic.
Well, no, that...
And the pony of this is responsible for all those neck cuttings.
No, Grimmel,
Do I
I...
gotta stop leaving out people good for Christmas again?
Grimmeline. Only part of those things are
Alice
correct,
Black
hence the
Love.
close to reality part of what
Alice
I
Black
said.
Love.
No.
How are we supposed to know which parts are true and which ones are bunk?
That sounds
The only reason
painful
you're
to
telling
say
me
that.
Silver works on werewolves is because you found out from D and your research.
And only because it happens to be relevant at this time.
Yes.
It doesn't fix the underlying problem, which is that
That's
what
some pain
we're
right
facing
there.
is potentially an entire pack of giant man-wolves who have
Man
powers
wolves.
that I can only scarcely begin to guess at.
And with D, he's only gonna tell you what's relevant, yeah?
Yes. It isn't doing wonders for me trying to mull over the possibilities, and I don't know what rules they're playing by.
These Leopold guys, though, proper hunters. Okay, proper is in like they're a full-on government organization. Not that you.
It's alright, Grimmel. I got what you meant.
Sorry, love. Point being, they got tactics, they got weapons, they got strategy. The kind of stuff that D yammers on about, yeah?
Yes.
Yes. To whatever extent I can assume to be the case. I'm not privy to exactly what they bring to the table beyond weapons and expertise.
But they're working with us to get Mark back. Can't be all bad then, with a big proper group like that at our backs, yeah?
You're right about that. I'd rather have the help than not. It's just hard to gauge what'll be done by these zealots.
They let you in on their plans?
Not me. Not me, no. I'm not the maker of strategies for this. My own knowledge is middling at best.
So, it's D and the cabinet boys.
I don't even think Sir D's having much influence on them. Our discussions after the meeting with the Coalition were terse.
So, in short, we haven't really got anything to plan around.
I suppose not. Guess we may as well then.
May as well what?
Keep on with regards to you and me, like you wanted to discuss.
Huh? But
Oh boy.
I thought you wanted to.
Things right now aren't in a state where I can just sit here and fume about issues I have no control over. If I have to talk, which frankly you're right about, I may as well make headway on something.
Oh, kitten, I...
Don't.
Right, sorry.
I thought about it while we were talking, and if I'd gone through what you went through, and got turned away like how I've been doing to you, I'd feel pretty terrible. So, yes, I want to discuss it with you.
Oh boy.
Thanks, mate.
Mate.
You,
Governor.
You mind giving me something to work with? Ow. It's a little fogged, what with the, rampage brain and the cracked ribs.
Well,
Oh
remember the Suffolk
man.
Anime Con rave?
Man.
Of course I remember.
Speaking of that,
There we go.
I was
Just needed the spark,
getting caught up
right?
on the latest
You
chapter of
bumping into me while I was.
this web novel I'm reading.
Uh-huh.
And this guy meets this really hot chick, and it's all great. And he's like, oh, they're like, oh, she's like, I'm marrying you. He's like, oh, great. How old are you? And she goes, I'm 25. And he goes, I'm 35. I feel so old. I'm like, shut up. Shut it.
You with the paddle. Oh, ow.
Remember when I said you were 45, Weeb? Fun times.
Your nicotine-induced battle fury. Every
fucking kill you,
striking son of a poor rave goer.
The way that
I'm only
with security
20
by that
days older
well-known
than you
braid
are.
I had.
And me by my damn ears.
Thought I'd crack me arse bone on the concrete.
My arse bone? You don't have arse bones, you have hip bones. There's no such thing as an arse bone, English woman.
Adrenaline and ciggy high after that.
You could break your
Oscillating
tailbone.
trauma
That's the
and
closest thing you have to an ass
were,
bone. And if you break your tailbone, that's really bad.
Just wait
That's
me
real
thumping
bad.
you good with the paddle.
See, now she's talking about the
What can I
pedal.
say other than I thought you were cute?
That's before he realized he was gay as fuck.
Ouch, cat boy.
Of course, you immediately apologizing did wonders for my opinion for you at the time. Christ, you were just so distraught.
It was a rough time, and I did feel awful for nearly laying you out, because some other guy grabbed my ass.
The fact that you thought it was me is still really funny, considering I didn't even know you existed until the first swing connected. Couldn't even get our wallets back until the day after.
Yup. All I had was a pound coin
Ocean
in my
coded,
skirt
yeah.
pocket.
And I had 50p in my hoodie.
Up at Crabtree's Chippy, drowning our sorrows in a greasy, shitty chip butty.
The gall of him to price a bap that bad
Chip
at
buddy.
80 pence.
Highway robbery. but, I mean, it was worth a lot more than 8 pence at the time.
Yeah. It was.
I mentioned I've been getting into Wigan kebabs lately.
The sandwich with a meat
Kebabs.
pie for a filling?
Carbs on carbs on carbs on carbs, mate.
I'm afraid my lifestyle can't make best use of such an energy-dense diet. Haven't eaten a chip sandwich adjacent thing since... well...
Seriously?
It's not what you think.
Oh boy.
I'm not doing it out of spite. It just hurts to recall it.
Hurts? What hurts?
I'd been associating you with them for so long that I couldn't really unassociate it.
You've got to get past that, mate. You're missing out on a bread-centric lifestyle that I've been enjoying for the past...
Bread-centric lifestyle.
Easier said than done, Grim.
I mean, you did enjoy it, right? That wasn't like a lie?
No, I did.
That's the problem. He did.
That's part of why it hurts.
Yeah, I was gonna
so
say.
bad.
He did enjoy it. That's the problem.
Plenty of good memories, though. Beyond that, remember the day we had down by the river? When we went past Carrow Road?
I do remember that, but...
How those hooligans down that alley started cussing you out, threatening you and bellowing like caged animals. How instead of pissing you off, they pissed me off instead?
Yes,
How I
He was talking.
valiantly stepped in to fight off all 5 of them. Granted, I got the shit beat out of me, and you went to get help.
That's why he feels bad about it, because you got beat up.
I remember you doting on me all night as I lay in the hospital bed.
Yeah, that's why he feels bad about it. You're not getting why he feels bad, because he couldn't do
You're
anything.
forgetting that I was asking you to just ignore them and move on.
But they would have followed us.
No! They hadn't moved from their grimy little alleyway once we got past them.
Yeah.
You had decided you'd go back nearly half a block away and fight for my honor.
But no! I remember seeing them.
Grimmel, we'd crossed the Novi Sad Friendship Bridge on the same street when you went back. Last I saw of you was your boots ducking down the alleyway as I screamed after you to stop. I
didn't
ran
listen.
after you to try and help, but there were 5 of them, and they were easily double our age. The broad-shouldered bastard had a fucking table, which he broke over your head.
Damn.
All I could do was flag down a police car.
Carbs
down
on
the road and
carbs on
plead with
carbs
them
on
for help.
carbs, mate.
Then-
Yeah.
And then all I could do after that was call an ambulance after they'd floored you.
Why don't I remember it like that?
Let me
I don't
your
know.
memory. You rode in the ambulance
I don't know,
all
Nathan.
the way to the community hospital, and you were stuck with that stupid grin on your face, blood streaming out of your nose and mouth. It was one of the most harrowing experiences I've had in a long time. Not since it... All I could do was sit there and watch you in such a dire state. I was so bloody helpless, looking at my girlfriend beaten to a pulp and felt like garbage for being unable to help.
Again,
And it was all
that's
your
why he feels bad, because he couldn't help you.
bloody fault on top of it.
How come you never told me how you felt about all this?
Because by the time you were back to good health, I'd made peace with it. You were so beat up that I couldn't bring myself to just lay into you for how you handled that. I didn't figure you'd be so willing to repeat that mistake in the future, and it didn't end up mattering after that point because...
We
Yep,
broke
broke up. Yep.
Yeah.
And the only reason I never brought it up was because you just seemed so okay about it. I didn't think to bring it up. Guess me kind of, well, misremembering how that night turned out
Yes.
didn't help either.
No. Apart from the brain damage.
Really how you remembered it?
Well, I can remember anyway.
That's the problem. You can't remember it.
Knocked unconscious. Guess I just filled in the blanks however I felt worked best.
That's a problem.
I remember it, unfortunately. It doesn't get any easier doting on people. Ones you've loved that are horribly injured. Christ, you saw Marcus.
bloody mummies, boy, eh? Tutankhamun!
There we go.
Coming in it.
I can't tell if I'm attracted to hopelessly overconfident people who get pummeled to a pulp, or if I just found you two attractive and you getting pulverized is just some higher powers idea of a joke.
It's a bit of a naff joke, innit?
Just a
Ain't it?
If it's any consolation, love, I ain't laughing at it either.
Who said I wasn't laughing at it? It is pretty funny.
Hey, didn't you just say you found it immensely traumatizing?
I mean, it's still funny in a cosmic way. I still happen to not want either of you beaten to death, Grim.
Such a bloody softie. That memory being what it is, though, makes me wonder how much of the trouble I've gotten into is my own damn fault. I mean, up until she went mad dog on us, so is badgering the werewolf.
And there's some Matilda,
Figured she
well,
was
maybe.
that ghoul you guys were on about. Thought I was in the clear to kind of mess with her.
Nope.
Hell of a coincidence, wasn't it?
I'm
Yeah,
wondering,
that's worse than a goal. It's a
would we have got more time if I'd been
Garoo!
so dead set on badgering her? Could we have gotten enough time for you and the rest?
Of a blue variety.
To get there, deal with it proper.
Grimmel, you know you're not at fault. Stop it.
But going back to it, like, doesn't me surviving all of that prove I'm strong? Like, I've been proving how much I can take before falling down. I've been surviving stuff like this all my life, you know? Just trying to keep on and enjoy myself how I want to. Like, remember when I'd rented out those copies of Trigun out of the library when you got your car
Garu,
revoked?
Mark of the Werewolf.
How does that... Wait.
Garu, Mark of Wolves.
No. I remember.
Yeah, you do. Had to hold them for a day before you could get them. It was like smuggling bloody contraband just so you and me could read about Vash being a dipshit.
Yeah, I remember you hiding them at your place.
Felt like a real ninja.
For what it's worth, I'm still sorry. It can't have been easy.
Yeah. Dear old dad.
Oh.
It's not quite the same, and I know that. But it's been a part of me for as long as I can recall, surviving to get to the next day, one step at a time. Picking fights has been one of the few ways I get to test myself. I mean, look at me, man. Who's gonna take this seriously if I can't prove I can take a punch or two? It's one of the best things I can offer in this line of work. Persistence and being damn hard to put down. What good a hunter doesn't have either. What?
Hearing all of this finally, I'm not really surprised.
Oh, we're in the Reddit apparently right now.
It's also just...
Thanks, OBS.
Oh,
fucking sad, Grimmel.
Do this to me, man.
Thanks,
I'm opening
Obis.
up to you.
No,
and
look. That came out wrong. It's not me looking down on you.
Well, what do you mean, then?
Look, Grim. Look at me, okay? Your endurance, it's... I have to be honest, it's something I marveled at for the longest time. Seeing what you have had to go through and keep on with is inspiring. It's one of the strongest things about you in this context. But there is a difference between being a survivor and being suicidally stubborn. Survival isn't just about taking the next hit and keeping on going. It's about knowing when to call it quits. Your present condition is something that worries me.
Yeah, mate, I'm afraid too. I'm not stupid. I can feel something shifting around in there, and it hurts too. But I want to help where I can with this, and save Marcus.
Is that really what you want to do?
What the hell does that mean?
From what you're saying so far, I'm not sure if you're doing this to save Marcus or to get on my good side.
Oi! Have you maybe considered that I'm worried about both of you? Marcus is one of my best friends, one of my only friends right
shit.
now. It's not a fucking binary, mate. Do I only get to like one of the two of you? I want both of you to like me because I'm fucking stupid bad as it may seem,
I'll watch it.
I like both of you an awful lot. Even though you've had this hate for me since we broke up.
Damn.
And you know the screwed up thing about it? I've had to sit here and think about where it went wrong, and I thought at first it was your fault. 'Cause fuck, that's what anyone does after a breakup.
But it's not his
It wasn't
fault.
just you that thought
But
that.
I've had to
Yeah,
come to the
no.
horrible realization that maybe you have had a good reason to hate me. That you were justified in hating my guts.
He
And this
doesn't.
trip down memory lane was a final pin in the board to make me realize that you did have a good reason to hate me for what I did to you.
He doesn't hate you, though.
I don't hardly have anyone around me. Nothing that I can really call a friend, anyway. I might want to preserve what I've got now and fix what I might have broken. That shit haunted me. That our relationship soured so much that you hated me. Fed up and pissed off having to deal with my ass for so long. Not even that I threw the love we had in the trash, that you couldn't even look at me like I'm your friend. I was worried for so long that I couldn't get to know anyone just because of how much my dad hated me, him and Mom both, even though she just gave up and left. Then I met you, and you were maybe the first person I'd been able to connect with intimately.
Cam.
You've got no idea what it's like to have to think on that kind of bloody thing for years. But you're so
Calm down.
bloody alone that all you've got to bond with people over is anime and manga and shit. Because you blew the one relationship you've had.
I know. Because you've told me. And I've never forgotten it. How the fuck could I? But you aren't alone. You've managed to carve out friendships with Elise, Harry, Marcus, and whoever else I may not even know. You've had those connections. You can't just pull the "you don't know what it's like" card because one relationship fell apart. You can't put all that on me. That's not fucking fair. The world's a big place. Even our little insular world is a big place. But there's a lot more like us out there. Always has been, always will be. No matter who says otherwise.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere. Not while one of us is out there and needs us.
There, they got that all off their chest.
It still mattered to me. Worth more than anything. I don't want things between you and me to get worse.
I don't either, Grim. It's been a long time since, and I've had too much time to let it ferment in my head. I'm sorry for having put you through that. I really can only guess as to how much it hurt you.
For how all of this is even happening now. Me taking you for granted like I did. But then and now, it isn't all on you, mate. I'm sorry too.
Thank you, Grimmel. I'm not ready to be friends with you again. Right now, it's not that easy. Not for me, anyway.
Yeah. I get that.
But we can try and start wiping the slate a bit. You were immature, self-centered, and oblivious, not to mention kind of an asshole, but that's who you were, not who you are. I was a dick for assuming you hadn't changed, because you definitely have.
Thanks, mate.
Sir D told me in the aftermath that you were one of the only ones trying to leap into the fray against
Yeah, I
her.
forgot Rue.
That whole proving yourself thing has never been in question to me, and doing something so reckless, stupid, and brave only cements that. Even if it backfired horribly and you almost got crunched to death.
Yeah.
It's because I'm built like Souther.
What, incorrectly? Ow, fuck. Fine, fine.
Call him
And
Baka.
Listen, we're not friends right now, but I will admit that after this discussion, I'm more than happy to accept your help. You
Hey,
and I
there's
can
a
discuss
start.
friendship again later, after we rescue Marcus. You know, my fiance.
Oh, stop it! I'm not gunning for that role. And I want to save him too, remember? Because he's my best friend.
Uh-huh.
And if I can save my best friend and ensure him and his fiance can be happy, well, that sounds good to me.
Thank you, Grimmel.
Even if his fiance happens to be my ex and a doughy UK boy besides.
Okay, getting a bit too jabby there. Let's shake hands before you make an ass of yourself and I regret it. Hmm?
Sure thing.
There you go. Shake hands. You said shake hands and didn't even shake hands.
Reminds me. Speaking of Kenshiro, you still got my details on your phone?
Of course I do. That grudge was mostly on you, remember?
Just making sure. Guess in that case, I'll just have to keep an ear out for Tough Boy then, yeah?
You still have that old ripper got you? On your phone?
Well, yeah. I'd figured out I could remove you as a contact a while ago, but...
Oh.
I still didn't really want to.
Oh, look at that.
Besides, it was sad. It's a good song.
So he has the song for Guwasho. No, 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 no. Hi, Sasha. Hi, Sasha. Let's not walk all over everything. What? She's crying? Oh, shit. She was crying. Alright. That was 5.5. All about Grimmel and his relationship. We got to learn all about it now. And what happens. Good shit.
I can't believe they showed a picture of Jean's room there for a second.
Yeah, you know what? It is, okay? There's more skulls and more blood than that. That was an older picture, okay?
The winner crowned this year's hunter.
Oh, you should update it.
No, I can't. They had to pay me more money.
Your theme for this year's walkway is Skinned Werewolf.
Skinned Werewolf. Look, Weeb, it's gonna be you. Oh, never mind. It didn't deflate like it usually does. I think it's gonna do it soon, though.
Ogre pumping.
You're a Grimmel. See, this is what Weeb looks like when he wakes up in the morning, right? Like this. And then nighttime hits and it goes like that.
Accurate.
Wow. Some kind of festival. That's for sure, I see.
Yar,
Yar. That's Weeb reading chat, him deflating. That's Weeb reading chat.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, that's Carl. Wow. Next. Look, more titties. Having the last dinner with Mom before going on an adventure.
Welcome home, honey. Happy birthday.
Thanks, Ma. When's dinner?
Oh, in an hour. I'm making your favorite dish. Listen, you didn't go near Town Hall today, did you?
Huh? I just went to the market for groceries. Why?
Well,
Mom.
the hero is visiting and recruiting for his party.
Oh, boy.
I just need to make sure that...
Don't worry, Ma. I still need to finish school. Not interested in anything like that anyways.
No, it's gonna be something else.
A relief. I'd hate for what happened to your father to happen to you, too.
Oh boy.
Don't worry. Just relax.
Don't worry.
Let's just have dinner and wind down, okay?
Right.
Big titty elf mom.
Okay, I'll go finish up then.
It's gonna be our last dinner together for a while. Don't worry, Ma. Pa's still out there somewhere. I promise. I'll find him and help him.
Oh, he's gonna actually go.
Demon
What a
King.
lying sack of shit. He lied. Oh, here we go, Weeb.
So
I put this in
imagine a
just for
magic
you, buddy. So imagine a magic button, alright? This is a conversation between me and you.
button. I'm imagining the button. If you press the button, what color is it?
You'd ask that.
It's the only button. It doesn't matter what color it is. Nah, I ain't falling for that again. Last time there was a red button and a blue button. That's a different thought experiment. And I tried to be a nice guy and pick blue so I could save everybody. But it turns out y'all a bunch of selfish motherfuckers. And I died. It wasn't buttons, it was pills. Don't care. I'm out for me this time. What color is the button?
What color's the button?
Fine, it's red. I pressed the button. You don't even know what it does yet. And I pulled the trolley lever. There's no lever bias for action.
Bias
Just
for
listen.
action.
There's a button that lets you save 10 to the 100th power shrimp, but it kills one random person. Would you press it? What flavor are the shrimp? Flavor? Yeah, you know, garlic, Old Bay, Korean barbecue. You're saving the shrimp, not eating them. Saving them for what? For nothing. They get to live their lives. What? Just doing shrimp stuff? Yeah. How long do shrimp live? It depends on the species. 1 to 2 years, and then what happens? They die. That seems like a waste. How is that a waste? They get to live full lives. Weren't you just telling me last week that bees live in perpetual agony and we should commit insect omnicide to free from the suffering of the flesh? Yeah, but that was last week. This week I read a new Snubstack post with a math equation on it and believed something totally different. It's called updating your priors. Okay, well, here's my updated prior. I press the button, let the shrimp live for a year, and then I eat them. What? All of them? You can't eat 10 to the 100 power shrimp. I freeze the leftovers. You would need a freezer bigger than the universe. Really? Yes. 10 to the 100 power is more than all the atoms in the observable universe. Okay, then I have a freezer bigger than the universe. You can't just... No, wait. 3 freezers, 1 for each flavor. You can't just make up 3 freezers. Why not? It's a hypothetical. Yeah, I hypothetically have 3 big-ass freezers. The point, you get to throw out a big-ass number of shrimp, I get to have some big-ass freezers. Maytag freezers. The point of the hypothetical, I've always been a Maytag man. The point of the hypothetical is to interrogate our moral intuitions. Yeah, well, the only thing I want to interrogate right now is a Red Lobster menu. I don't think you're engaging with this in good faith. Wait. I got a new hypothetical. A counterfactual, even. Oh, really? You know what I would have done differently if I knew you were gonna hit me with this mouth-watering supper-time supposition? What? I would have had breakfast this morning. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Here we go. Majin Vegeta versus Fleetway Supersonic.
Alright.
What's wrong,
We'll see if they're take shit again.
Giving up on me now.
It's 3 minutes. Oh god.
Let's see how fast you can really go.
Main fight starting. Oh, ow, that was painful.
All right, you worthless piece of trash. You better be prepared for the bloodbath because this will be a spectacle that your pathetic and lonely lives cannot miss.
Oh boy.
Mini Rumble.
That's it, huh?
Let's get this over.
You must really want to die.
Let's go.
Nice, Vegeta. Ow, that looks painful. Damn.
Say your prayers. Know your place.
Ramen said, at least you got to see
I
Carnage.
mean, yeah, that is true.
Ooh. Mean. Oh, shit.
Get ready.
Creepy. No. I was gonna say, if there's anything more powerful than fucking, like, comic characters once it's DC, it's fucking anime characters. They're stupidly overpowered.
You're not getting away. Eat this and be gone.
Damn. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. Damn.
Damn. Oh, well, he's a little.
Yep, he got him. He got him. Damn.
Accurate.
All right, who's next?
Ab.
Pew. Yeah, I was gonna say fucking. Yeah, that one was actually good. Vegeta versus Sonichu.
Delicious blood. And the hellfire was
The
a
only,
nice touch
well, I
too.
mean, there is one like in a
Just
death battle, not this, that
sounds
basically
so
fucking Lobo got beat
magnificent.
by Ghost Rider.
If
I don't know if
you
I agree
enjoyed
with that
as
one.
much as I did, feel
But then
free
again,
to
Ghost Rider has
gush
stupid
about it in
powers
the
too. He's
comments
close to being a
below.
DC character.
Or don't. I don't care either way. Though I suppose liking and sharing the
Liking
show
and
around
sharing.
would do wonders for viewership. We don't just put the show on for 10 people after all. Have a dreadful day, my friends. And remember, if an evil force asks you to make a deal with them for power in exchange for your humanity,
The thing with anime characters is
you
they're heavily
tell 'em,
amounted exaggeration
"Hell
with the
yeah,
parts as
man,
well.
give it to
That's
me."
what makes them fun though,
Come
in
on,
my
Victor. Time to go collect some signatures.
Oh boy.
I'll, ready some pens.
No, I need blood. Ready me our sharpest knives. Vegeta finally won one of these, huh? Guess losing to an emo kid and a little witch girl really changes a man.
Wow.
Wow.
Next. More titties.
Evil plan.
Evil plan.
Step 1.
Titties?
Go
Let's
to
see.
the hero and pretend I want a defect from the Demon King's side. Step 2.
That's his daughter.
Get close to the hero and the
That
rest
fucking
of the
blank
party.
ass stare.
Step 3. Seduce the hero until his guard drops enough for my hypnosis to work. Step 4. Genuinely fall in love with the hero and start going steady with him. Step 5. Get married to the hero and fully defect from the Demon
Wow.
King. Step 6. To have kids with the hero and have a happy life with him.
Wow.
Wait.
Wait, what? She's like, what?
Did something weird happen in the middle?
Yes. Her face. The fucking face to it.
What happens?
1,000 year stare.
Bob sent this one in.
Force meets an immovable object.
It's all about
It creates
Dorn Perturable's
exactly what
rivalry.
you would
That's right.
expect. A bitter
I'm the
and
square.
often petty rivalry between two brother demigods. Perturabo, the Lord of Iron,
Must you
the
enter my
12th
forbidden
son
chamber
the
of
Emperor
death?
Mankind and Primarch of the Fourth
Fucking
Legion
Dark
of
Elf
the Iron
bimbo.
Warriors,
Yeah,
hates
probably.
Rogel Dawn. Rogel Dawn, the Praetorian of Terror, the seventh found son of the Emperor of Mankind and Primarch of the Seventh Legion, the Imperial Fists, loathes Perturabo. The traitorous Iron Warriors, the masters of siegecraft and fortification, hate the Imperial Fists. The ever-loyal Imperial Fists, the masters of fortification and siegecraft, loathe the Iron Warriors. For 10,000 years, the two legions and their descendants have hunted one another across the galaxy. They have warred since their earliest opportunity, drawn together now by mutual hatred, systems, planets, forts, and trench lines.
Trenches.
These are the endless battlegrounds upon which their ancient grudge is fought again and again. One will claim victory, then the other. One will siege, the other will fortify. One will assault,
Love that
the
artwork,
other
dude.
will
It's so
defend.
badass.
It's good
And
art.
so it goes on and on. An endless dance between now distant cousins, with neither side yet securing the ultimate victory that it so desperately craves. As it was in the Horus Heresy, so it continues today. But just how true is all of this to say? Is there really mutual hatred between these legions? Surely such shared passions and interests between like-minded brother Primarchs should have drawn them closer than any others, not tear them apart and drive them to opposing sides in war. So how exactly could such a rivalry even begin? Firstly, yes, almost all of this is true.
Firstly,
the two
yes.
legions do genuinely
Look how
despise
fuck-ass mad
one
Peter
another.
is there.
He's
A
pretty
hatred
mad.
that has festered and deepened since the days of the Great Crusade, and one that has long since broken through the fourth wall to extend to their supporters throughout the community, on both sides, to the entertainment of myself and many others. As to the shared passions and interests of the brother Primarchs in fortification and siegecraft, engineering and architecture, well,
Peter Turbo.
similarity encourages understanding, or at least some would claim so. In the case of Rogue
Why does Perturabo look like he wants to be Caesar or something? What is that? He looks like he's a Caesar.
He did rule Olympia.
Oh, so he's Zeus. Wow.
Very Greek themed.
I got ya.
Dorn and Perturabo.
Fucking Dorn looks like he just looks.
Dude, Dorn looks like fucking like Guile pre-hairdo.
He looks like
Like
Guile.
Chad Thundercock.
I was gonna say Guile pre-hairdo or fucking Wolfenstein's main character, BJ Blazkowicz. He looks like BJ.
Rabo, this sentiment not only fails but shatters under the weight of reality. For rarely could there be said to be two beings on the surface who more resembled each other, yet were separated by a greater chasm, both reserved to the point of taciturn, both unyielding, both sublime artisans of war who prized indomitability and endurance. There was much that would suggest that they should see the world with one set of eyes, that perhaps they should be closer than any others.
That's before the metal tube
Bitterest
shitlocks,
loathing
yeah.
could arise between two such closely matched kin seems incredible, but it was a reality, some say from the first moment of their meeting. And to answer the question as to how such a rivalry between brother Primarchs could begin, and to move past the shallow suggestion or implication that it simply always existed, we should first work...
So I guess here's the thing. Isn't one of Perturabo's themes kind of too, like, thunder a lot, like lightning and shit too, because the metal crap? I'm just saying.
They're more like shock troops.
I know, but I'm just meaning, doesn't he have like when he looks like stuff like him? Doesn't he have like a lightning fucking hammer or some shit, or some crap like that?
Well, I mean, he does.
Backgrounds
He does.
and personalities of the Primarchs.
I don't know. He has Forgebreaker
Perturabo
now.
is-
But
he is...
I don't know if he had Forgebreaker back then.
Now he looks like
Perturabo
shit.
is special. No. Let's say he is complex. Perturabo is a cold, brooding intellect of the highest order, a brilliant strategist and tactician undone by his own ego, driven by an eternal sense of victimhood and a supposedly unfulfilled desire to spend his life building the greatest wonders of architecture and engineering instead of leading transhuman armies on a crusade across the galaxy. Perturabo's fall to chaos, or rather his sworn allegiance to Horus the Archtrader in his rebellion against the Emperor, was driven in large part by his own belief that he was never appreciated, that he was ignored, undervalued, and underestimated. He claims that he and his legion were given the toughest battles, sent to the most brutal war zones to face the most dangerous and determined foes, that he and his sons were used for the most thankless tasks, thrown against the worst of horrors, given the most grueling roles.
So angry.
We are divided, our talents ignored, our might reduced to splitting rock. My father ignores me, my men go unsung, our triumphs are unremembered. My brothers mock me as my men bleed. Nobody cares, so claims the Lord of Iron. In such rants, we see a great deal of Perturabo's mindset.
He's just a
He
butthole.
complains that he and his legion were given
Isn't he one of your
the
favorite
most
Chaos ones,
thankless
though?
tasks, and in the same
He is
breath
my favorite Chaos
describes being
Yes.
sent against the worst horrors
I like
and
Siege.
assigned the most
Siege!
difficult of campaigns. To Perdurabo, this was proof that he was undervalued and exploited. To others, it could just as easily be seen as evidence that he was trusted with responsibilities that few of his brothers were thought capable of or suited for. This, of course, was pointed out to the Lord of Iron by his own stepsister, Caliphany, shortly before Perdurabo strangled her to death.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here is my version of the story. The Emperor of all mankind came here and found a son whom he valued. He recognized that the tedious to you is as necessary a challenge to overcome as the glorious. Seeing these qualities in you, your father set you difficult tasks, not because he saw no value in you, but the exact opposite, because he can trust no one else to get them done. Always you do things the most difficult way and in the most painful manner. You cultivate a martyr's complex, lurching from man to man, holding out your bleeding wrists so that they might see how you hurt yourself. You brood in the shadows when all you want to do is scream, "Look at me!" You are too arrogant to win
That's right,
people
it
over
is.
through effort. You expect
That's right, it
people
is,
to
Ramen.
notice you there
Thanks,
in the
Jojo,
half
for
darkness
Giles'
and
haircut.
point and shout out,
'Cause that's where it
"There,
comes from."
there is the great Perdurabo. See how he labors without complaint. Perdurabo saw every difficult assignment as another slight, every burden as proof of neglect, and every sacrifice of a son butchered in the mud as evidence that he was unappreciated and hard done by. Yet it was Perdurabo himself who made things harder, who threw bodies at walls until they broke, who approached war with a bluntness entirely at odds with his own intellect, and who racked up casualties far beyond what the objective required. It is not hard to read this as deliberate, as a way to justify and deepen his own victimhood, to fabricate fresh complaints and grudges to hold on to,
All
or
the
to draw
wires on his
attention to
face.
himself in an attempt to make others recognize and sympathize with the hardships
Recognize
he
and
and his legion
sympathize
faced,
me.
hardships he himself
That's right,
had
Gene,
no
recognize
small
this.
part in making more difficult. And this stings all the more, knowing that the other Primarchs received their own share of brutal assignments and hard campaigns, each suited to their own abilities in turn, and each executed them without the drama and self-pity that follows the Iron Warriors around like a bad smell. Now to Rogel Dawn. Dawn is... well, he is complex too.
He's a
He is
door.
complex in the sense that he is seen as empty, reserved, straightforward, and blunt, not unlike Perdurabo in that regard. But there is a depth to his character that often goes forgotten or ignored.
The pain
one
glove?
that only shows itself the closer you look.
Yes. The
Rogel
full
Dawn
body
is the
suit, the
Praetorian
pain
of
glove.
terror. Like his brother, Dawn is a brilliant mind, an expert architect, strategist, and tactician.
What about
Unlike his brother,
tactiles?
Dawn is a stoic soul, and one who values loyalty above all
Wait,
else.
I said
Loyalty
textiles.
to a fault. He
Like
is
that.
the son chosen to serve as the ultimate protector
real
of their
nerd.
father, the Emperor of mankind.
Yeah, because he's the
and
Praetorian.
shield
Look at his
of
armor.
humanity's birthplace.
Look at that
Recalled from the
drip.
front lines of the
Look at the
crusade
look
to
at this
secure
face.
and
No
fortify Terra,
tubes.
to
Bro
safeguard
don't
the
need a
Emperor
tube.
and
Wanna
his
know
great
why?
work.
Golden
Dawn was
Aquila.
chosen not for his expertise in fortification.
Isn't it because he
and
also
That's
not-
why, man.
as
Look at
many
look
will often
Isn't
look
he
at
claim,
also-
my
but
brother.
instead for
Isn't
his
he
Look at
also-
neck crunch.
unquestionable loyalty,
Didn't he
his
poke the Emperor's eye out with that
dogged
thing?
determination, and most of all,
That was a
his
TTS joke.
trustworthiness.
But he did,
As
though.
Malkador puts it,
Now it's
would
canon.
you hand the
No,
keys
he
of
did
your
not.
fortress
Now
to
it's canon to
anyone
me.
less than utterly
Timothy.
trustworthy?
Oh shit,
It
it's
is
Danny
this
DeVito.
aspect of Dawn's nature, I believe, above all others, that led to the common perception of him as stolid and humorless, despite the fact that one of the earliest lines of dialogue uttered by Dawn in Horus Rising is him telling a joke, and as a dull conformist with aggressive humility. But while I wholeheartedly reject the idea of Dawn being either stolid or humorless, it is hard to argue that he isn't blunt, rigid, and often dry. After all, we must always remember that Dawn resisted the temptations of Khorne during the assault on the vengeful spirit by simply boring the blood god half to death through his ability to recite centuries of historical analysis and military strategy. And it was these same qualities, combined with his own strange kind of elevation, whereby he was technically equal to his brothers in rank, yet also set apart from them as the Emperor's chosen bodyguard, that opened chasms between him and his more emotional, aspirational, passionate, or differently minded brothers.
Emotional, like Forky.
Who put it quite
Did you like what I posted in general, Gene?
I see it now. Oh shit! Genova made a pickleless cake, nickel pickle.
So,
emoji.
Perturabo is a cold, brooding, jealous soul, where Dawn is a stoic, reserved, and aggressively humble one. Already, we can see the fertile soil in which the seeds of rivalry could easily take root. There are many different accounts that touch upon the rivalry between these two, and quite a few of them actively contradict one another. Some, as we have touched on, imply the rivalry existed from the moment they met. Others suggest that it is simply old, dating back to the earliest days of the Great Crusade. Some point to Perturabo's jealousy at Dawn's selection as Praetorian over him. Others to Dawn's loathing of Perturabo's wasteful tactics.
Bro, look at the nigga on the left compared to the nigga on the right. Who do you want to build your golden palace? That's all I'm saying. Look at the drip. Drip alone.
I mean,
Emperor, lover of gold. I want a new palace. Which one of my two builder sons? You got Glub Shitto or Donald Trump? Huh. I wonder who he's picking to build in gold.
Don't most people usually compare Gurleyman to Trump too?
Well, I mean, if you go by just pure aesthetic, Trump is an architect and a builder by heart, loves gold.
I mean, he does.
You need strong walls. If you want your hotel to survive bankruptcy, they gotta have strong walls so when you sell them, you can get bailed out. It's beautiful.
I mean, here's the thing. Your nickname is Glub Shitto, so I kind of see you more as Perturabo. Is that okay?
Well, yeah, because I'm angry.
yes, you are very angry.
Eternally bitter, Gene. I am an English football fan. Look at the face of Perturabo there. That's the man that watched the Argentinians come back and win. Okay? That's a man who hates.
By several Primarchs, Horus, Fulgrim, Dawn, and Perturabo among them.
You know what? It's not as bad as what happened to fucking Brazil in 2014, if you know about that.
His defenses could hold off and
Germany beat the piss out of them, 7-1. Literally, they were winning 5-0 at halftime, and the German coach gathered almost everybody on the team in the locker room. Was like, hey, no more goals. We're done scoring. We're done. But one of the guys was taking a shit and didn't hear that. So when he came on, he immediately just goes out there and batters 2 more goals into the back of the net. And do you know where the 2014 World Cup was hosted?
During the Siege of Terra, Perturabo let slip a
Brazil.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh god, I watched that game too, dude. Oh my god, it was sick watching Germany just beat those Browns because it was basically almost an entirely Aryan team, and it was just them going to South America to beat up some Browns. Thanks for the trophy. Bye.
Again, Weeb is best exemplified by Perturabo right here when he was watching his soccer games.
Captain Abaddon.
Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. That's how it looked.
Relies upon greatly, and one
That's how it looked.
Ago from
I'm right. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be right all the time. I just am.
As it turns out, long before the heresy, Dawn had bested Perturabo
I'm not loading anything
times
up.
in a row in what were presumably war game simulations. Test exercises, as
not loading anything up at all. I'm not going to open Steam on my other computer.
Kept beating him so totally and consistently, Perturabo swallowed his pride and asked Dawn how he did it.
Is that Sanguinus?
As Perturabo recalls,
on the right there.
That is Sanguinius, yes.
Such
that is the great angel.
interactions were possible. This is quite telling. Whatever came later, there does seem to have been a time when the two shared a genuine brotherly relationship.
Yeah.
One in which pride and ego
you're not wrong
could be
about
set
it.
aside in favor of learning, mutual respect, and self-improvement, before jealousy and resentment curdled into rivalry.
Oh look, the new game you were told about today.
Hatred, Perturabo was clearly willing to
Blade
seek
song.
Dawn's
So it is on
advice,
Steam.
and Dawn was
It is on
willing
Steam,
to
huh?
give it.
Yeah.
For as Perturabo
He had the- he-
also
he
adds,
said- he got the name wrong.
Dawn was
Ah.
glad to share a technique with me. Dawn did not mock him for his question, nor did he dismiss him or selfishly guard his advantage. He answered openly and honestly, and was glad to do so. And for those curious about the secret behind Dawn's victories, his advice was pretty simple. Step away. Disconnect from the problem for a time, even at its most critical moment. Reset. Doing so allows one to clear the mind and focus, to shed the extraneous and the superficial, to contemplate, to reduce the immeasurable complexity down to simple principles. Whatever else can be said about their relationship, moments like this show that the hatred came later, and was not something that existed from the very beginning at least. Okay, so it did not always exist. Great, but this does not help us to answer the question as to how the rivalry eventually formed. The short answer to this question is that it developed gradually over time. I do not think there was any single argument, insult, or defining incident that single-handedly led to the gulf that developed between them. Instead, it was caused by what the Horus Heresy Book 3 Extermination describes as a pattern.
That face, dog.
That face when you see England win 3rd place.
The feeling you get watching England play for bronze.
Both of behavior and incidents that quickly and steadily eroded their relationship over time until it became untenable. But exactly what behavior and incidents are being referred to? On behavior, we should go back a bit and address what really is the elephant in the room, their glaring similarities. The two shared many qualities between them, but none, I would say, more so than their stubbornness. They were too much alike. Neither man was one to bend. They were stubborn to the point where pressure only hardened their resolve, like stone and iron in some ways, before both shatter, that is. Once an argument began, which seems to have been a common occurrence, as Dawn makes reference to years of exchanged insults, neither would apologize nor admit fault. Perturabo is always one to cast himself as the victim, and Dawn's commitment to truth-telling left little room for the careful diplomacy required to navigate the situation and soothe any wounds inflicted, even if they were accidental. Even when a small concession or a harmless white lie might have ended an argument or dispute, Dawn would not offer it, and Perturabo, I think, would never ask for it or even accept it.
Even if he's
Conversation was also
nerd.
never a strength of either Primarch.
You're a geek.
Both preferred directness and quiet calculation,
Yep.
or contemplation over open
Not
conversation.
wrong.
At least you're not a
creating
Greek.
an environment where grievances,
Not
real
like
or
Porky.
fabricated, are left to fester
No, he's a
rather than
Swede.
being
The
confronted
piece.
directly. Dawn would see Perturabo's silence as resentment or as attention-seeking, while Perturabo would see
Read what
Dawn's
Bob said,
outward
we-
humility and blunt honesty.
Put in the chat.
Pizza. It's not. If this pizza, it's not your lady. Pile of refuse. Name was wait another small eternity. High rider scum. Fuck. Accurate.
As thinly veiled arrogance and insult. Then there is the matter of varied approach. For while the two shared many similarities, including many of the same principles when it came to the art of war, the way they put those principles into practice differed greatly. While both Rogel Dawn and Perturabo often favored siegecraft in war, they often differed in its execution. While both were pragmatic, Perturabo often displayed a brutal directness to waging war, applying overwhelming force or sustaining horrific casualties. While Dawn would never balk at paying such a price for victory, he rarely accepted large numbers of casualties except through necessity.
Yes.
Dawn was an undoubted idealist above all else, Perturabo a pragmatist first and foremost. Moving from broad patterns of behavior and onto the actual incidents that contributed to the eventual erosion of their relationship, there are many to cover. There is Dawn's early success in carving out, much like Gilliman, a small interstellar empire before being rediscovered by the Emperor.
Oh boy.
A privilege Perturabo never enjoyed.
Is that
having never
young?
left
Is
the
that
world of
young
Olympia
Dorn?
Before his reunion with his father. Given his character,
Yeah, I
it's
think
hard
so.
to imagine Perturabo wasn't at least somewhat
He
jealous.
looks old even when he's young. Look at his
There
face.
was the victory feast
Yeah.
mentioned earlier.
Oh,
Likely
there's
just
that.
one of many similar exchanges that
What
played
is
out
he eating?
A sandwich.
over the decades.
Is
There
that
was also
Angron?
a particular incident that
I'm
took
not-
place in the
I
aftermath.
don't
of
think
the
that was
Iraqi
Perturabo because he had
spy
paint on his face. I think that's
a
Angron.
system-wide compliance action that involved the Dark Angels, White Scars, Imperial Fists, and Iron Warriors. By all accounts, this campaign was a hard and bloody one, and as such, great works of art and heroic verse were composed in the wake of the victory, celebrating the courage of the Imperial Fists, the Dark Angels, and the White Scars, but nowhere in the reams of poetry or artwork were the grim labors of the Iron Warriors judged worthy of note. But there was one art piece from this campaign that did showcase the Iron Warriors' involvement.
Oh shit.
The very piece you see on screen now. The Glory of the Fallen, as it's known. A piece
Glory of
put
the Fallen.
together by the remembrancer Kellen Roger. Have a close look. Press your nose up against the screen.
Press it.
Closer. Closer. Perfect. Do you see
That's really
anything
close.
wrong
My
with this
nose.
artwork? Or rather, should I say, do you see anything that might leave the Lord of Iron displeased? I'll tell you what I see. I see Iron Warriors, dead, tired, or kneeling in the mud, surrounded by the ruination of a costly engagement. I see an Iron Warrior apothecary set about the task of tending to the fallen, preparing to harvest the progenoid gland of a slain brother, while around him yet more brothers watch in silence, likely thinking on the price of unity, wondering whose turn it will be next on whatever godforsaken battlefield they bleed on after this one. And what is that flying in the breeze above them, planted proudly upon the walls of the
Oh,
defeated
I see what
enemy?
it is. It's
the banner of the Imperial Fists.
Yep.
It's said that Perturabo went to the trouble of procuring the piece himself, only to set it on fire in front of Roger, much to the painter's horror, explaining that if my sons are not to be honored properly, then they will not be part of a record that glorifies another. It is also said that Dawn later offered the artist a handsome commission to repaint the piece, to which Roger politely declined. It's easy to see how incidents like this fed into the increasingly common Iron Warriors' view of the Imperial Fists as arrogant pretenders to honors and reputations they had bought with lies, despite the Imperial Fists having played no part in orchestrating such incidents themselves.
Look at that. Look at his face.
There was also, of course, again, the
Man,
incident
my
of
man
Dawn's
seen some
selection
shit.
as Praetorian of Terra over Perturabo, an eventuality that may well have been the tipping point, one that left Perturabo unable to see his brother as anything but a rival to be envied and eventually bested. This sentiment would only have deepened with time, as the common talk of the strength of Dawn's defenses in the Sol system and throughout the Emperor's palace on Terra reached Perturabo's ears, the kind of praise that would have enraged him to the extreme, as undoubtedly Perturabo believed he could have done a better job if given the chance. Perturabo was ever jealous of the esteem in which Rogel Dawn was held, seeing conceit and arrogance where others saw nobility. The last specific incident I want to cover, and I've
Yeah, look at
intentionally
that.
saved this one for last,
Nice.
given both the questionable nature of the claim and the reliability of its source, is the supposed Iron Warriors' belief that Dawn and the Imperial Fists somehow turned Olympia, homeworld of Perturabo and his legion, against the Iron Warriors during the Crusade, with the intent to leave the legion disgraced and discarded after they had served their purpose. This claim is only mentioned offhandedly in the first Index Astartes, a source that seems riddled with bias for each legion in turn, despite how detailed and informative its content otherwise is. Regardless though, I thought I would still mention this as, well, it seems worth mentioning, even if it is baseless in reality. Taken together, this combination of both Primarch's personalities, their similarities and differences, the behaviors and the incidents we've covered, compounding over decades, paint a clear enough picture of how the two became so distant, so diametrically opposed as to become rivals and eventually hated enemies. It was a stubborn clash of perspectives and approaches to the same challenge. It was an ongoing battle of opinions, interpretations, and beliefs. It was the elevation of one in ways the other could never accept. It was years of exchanged insults. It was decades of endless comparison. It was positivity versus negativity. It was idealism versus pragmatism. It was stoicism versus neuroticism. It was, quite possibly, rivalry by design. For competition had always been a motivating force amongst the Primarch brothers. It had been encouraged as a factor to drive them on to greater and yet greater accomplishments. And I will leave you with that thought. Thanks for watching. Dystopian Chimp, out.
What a name.
Yeah. Alrighty. Thanks for that, Bob. Good video.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah, I really like that.
Next. My cute goblin wife's name is Moss.
Hey. Can I help you?
You're a hero, right?
Yeah. And?
You just turned 30, right?
A few weeks ago. Why?
So I'm at the right address. Simply put, I'm your government-designated goblin wife.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm affiliated with a program that focuses on helping heroes over the age of 30 find wives, due to the amount of heroes passing with each year.
But I'm not even going on expeditions to defeat the Demon King.
That's irrelevant. The fact is, you don't have a partner, nor offspring.
Oh.
This is the law, so...
This is the law.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Well, it's not your fault. Come in, I guess.
Wow.
What's your name?
My name's Moss.
Moss.
I like ramen and video games.
Oh boy.
He's cute.
Wow, she likes him. Next.
That's good.
Mugen Special Intros, Part 1. Ramen said listen, obviously.
Sensei.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back.
It's about to explode.
Oh shit, TMNT.
This battle is about to explode. Mikey, come on. Oh man.
Joe.
This battle is about.
Ma, don't give me hope like that.
Yeah, Leonardo, anything you say.
Yeah.
This battle is about to explode.
Poor Ramon. One day, you'll get a government-issued goblin waifu.
Hi guys, hope I'm not late.
This battle is about to explode.
This battle is about to explode.
The Shredder takes orders from
Oh shit, Shredder.
We shall see Orokosake.
Orokosake.
This battle is about to explode.
Explode, fight. Oh shit. Oh shit. Kidnap April.
Not again.
This
Face
battle
your
is
doom.
about to explode.
I don't need a waifu weave, I just want to fuck. Damn.
Damn. At least he knows what he wants.
This battle is about to explode.
Master? I'm on your TV! This is the Shredder. Listen to me, turtles. We have
about to go
taken
make dinner.
Splinter. To get him back, you must defeat the Foot Clan.
Surrender, turtles, or you will never see your sensei again.
This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to explode.
Fart. No shit, bison.
This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to
Skull
explode.
Rider.
Farewell.
Wow.
This battle is about to explode.
It's Kid Buu, I think, or is it regular Boo? That's Kid Buu.
This battle is about to explode.
Fart.
It will be over in 10 seconds.
Well, shit,
10
Vegeta.
seconds.
10
You can
seconds.
count them.
No, Vegeta, never mind.
9, 8.
What the hell? They're doing candy.
Don't let me out of your sight.
Wow, flirting.
This battle is about to explode.
You will pay for what you did, pathetic Lin Kuei. I am not who you think I am, ninja.
This battle is about to explode.
Out of my way, jerk ass!
Well, it was, and then it turned into Kid Buu. Shrimp. I saw it. I seen it. It was regular Buu at first, but then it turned into Kid Buu. So I was correct. Oh.
Oh, that's it. You're history, pal.
This battle is about to explode.
Nowhere, Shrimp. Don't worry about it.
My greatest
They were trying to
victory
get
ever,
you.
Except for the time I defeated my evil twin.
Well, that is
If
your
I
evil twin.
talked real loud like that, I could make you look like the bad guy too.
Jeez. Peter Griffin.
This battle is about to explode.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Peter.
I'm
You wanna
Peter.
go out sometime? Yeah, you know what? I don't care. You're a bitch.
This battle is
Fuck you.
about to explode. This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to explode.
Hey, buddy, how does that thing, like, exercise you anyway?
How's that thing exercise you anyway?
When I, like, pick it up to kick your ass for asking me that question, I get, like, exercise.
I get like exercise, huh?
This battle is about to explode.
Fart.
Hey, I freaking love Street
Deadpool.
Fighter. Autograph your spleen for
This battle
Autograph
is
your
about
spleen
to
for you?
explode.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Oh shit, Japanese talking Homer. Oh fuck.
Aw, crap.
Oh crap.
This battle is about to explode.
Fight.
Oh, yeah.
This battle is about
Oh,
to
yeah.
explode.
Oh, you can kiss
The chicken
front of my ass.
This battle is
is about to explode. Fart.
Oh, crap.
No crap.
Out of my
What?
way, jerk ass.
Wow. Chicken. Oh no.
This battle is
About to explode. Holy shit, Donkey Kong's huge. Flashbacks.
This battle is about to explode.
That's not the same Donkey Kong, Mario. Evil Ken and Evil
Is
Ryu.
about to explode.
Oh shit.
This battle is about to
Explode.
explode.
Fart. Oh shit.
This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to explode.
Fart.
Vegeta, let the hate flow through.
Let the hate flow through you.
Pester and rot. My brain.
My brain.
It's time for murder, maiming, and murder.
Oh shit.
Hell, my mind. What?
Yep. Split him.
This battle is about to explode.
Anything that shows in the anime, he does split him.
This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to explode.
Try this on.
This battle is about to explode. This battle
Sure, you
is
can
about to
explode. Fight.
At last, the power is all mine, Frieza!
This battle is about to explode.
Frieza. Oh no. Oh shit. Ah! Hi, Sasha.
Your new god has arrived.
Your new god has arrived.
This battle is about to explode.
Fight. At the stare down. What the hell is the stare down?
This battle
is about to explode. Fart. Ah. Peach? Why's she looking like that? Princess, what are you doing here?
Ready. Pork.
I thought you might need some help. What's gonna happen? It's too dangerous. You gotta get out of here. Hey, that's not so tough. I've already taken out. Oh, Princess, what's wrong? Uh-oh. She's evil or something. My head, it's this hurts. Ah! With the others. Oh
this
shit.
Battle is about to explode.
What's that say? Nega Peach. Oh, she's the fucking sprite's so small. I'm so scared. You should be. I'm stronger than ever.
This battle is about
What the hell
to
was
explode.
that, Sash? I thought I felt something rough on your ear. What the hell was that?
This battle is about to explode.
Evil Peach.
This battle is about to explode.
There we go. Thanks, Ramen. Titties. Dungeon Master. Communication is important.
Being a dungeon master is hard sometimes, you know.
Oh boy.
Mistress in my case, but do go on.
I know we're supposed to be in charge, but it's a lot of pressure. Especially when it feels like it's entirely my responsibility to make sure everyone has a good night. I really want to make it an exciting and satisfying session. I want to scare them a little, sure.
But it's hard to create the right atmosphere of tension to be thrilling, while also making sure nothing goes off the rails.
Right? Managing the balance and pacing of every single scene.
And you've got to leave a little room for role-playing.
Exactly. We've never played together, have we?
Oh boy.
I'd love to see how you do things.
Oh boy.
Sounds like fun. I'll fetch my things.
Oh no.
Incidentally, how do you feel about whips?
Oh shit.
Not a huge fan. I feel like even with a high dex
Oh, no.
modifier, it'll be hard to get much
I think we're talking about
mileage
two
out of a
different
single
things.
Yep,
T4.
they are.
Wait, what?
Yep. Yeah, she thought. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Another Mugen intro spotlight. Dan. An evil Dan.
Heard a lot of Mugen love lately here.
Yes.
If you really want to feel toasty, give me some ingredients in half an hour.
Oh boy. The fucking sprite of that is so 3D. So is this. Damn, Kirby and DDD.
This battle is about to explode.
Look how 3D they are. Meta Knight.
This battle is about to explode.
What the fuck is that? A tank?
This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to explode.
More 3D.
God, you're so annoying.
Oh, that guy.
What the hell even
Carmine. I played that game.
This battle is about to explode.
Spiritual successor to Blaze Blue, technically.
This battle is about to explode.
I mean, hell yeah, dude.
Ooh,
You know, it actually kind of suits you.
This battle is about to explode.
Bum, bum, bum.
This battle is about to explode.
Let the games begin.
Bah, bah, bah. Golden turtle.
This battle is about to explode.
Hey, Mario.
Bah, bah, bah. Mario looks so scuffed. It's my own personal nostalgia, Weeb says around them.
To explode. This battle is about to
explode. How accurate this is, Gene. I'm gonna give this to you. I would like you to play this.
Okay.
For me.
Will do.
The friend, Weaver.
This battle
Welcome
is
to
about
die.
to explode.
Short and short on deodorant is a real bad combination, Stabby.
This battle is about to explode.
Right.
This battle is about to explode.
Oh my god.
This battle is about to explode.
Right. Oh fuck.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever
This
you're
battle
ready.
is about to explode.
This is Dixel bedroom call for a
Who
KVU.
the fuck are these guys?
Beady boy.
This battle is about to explode.
Even if you didn't do this, only morons would ever miss you after I make you non-existent in this world.
This battle is about to explode.
You're just a mechanical homer.
Hey, keep it down, you kids. I'm trying to take a nap.
This battle is about to explode.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh dear lord.
Congratulations. You have been selected for our cross-breeding program.
Oh god.
I absolutely refuse to go along with this.
Earth women are irrational.
This battle is about to explode.
Hi.
Oh my
He's
God,
black.
an alien.
This battle
Is about to explode. Fart. Sasha, I love you, but I just wish you wouldn't go like as close as possible to me.
Like a girl. My pupil will be victorious, for he has the will of a warrior.
Haha.
Why, you little...
Hey, Bender the Offender doesn't need you.
You're just controlling him like a puppet.
This battle is about to explode.
Right.
Oh, don't mention her eye. Don't mention her eye.
Don't
You
mention
gotta.
her hair. Don't mention her hair.
I am so pleased to meet you.
Nice to be here.
This
Yep.
battle is about to explode.
After all this time, somebody else with one eye.
Congratulations. You have been selected for our cross-breeding program.
You wish, you slimy worm.
This battle is about to explode.
Oh my God. What the hell?
Bitch. This battle is about to explode.
Embrace.
Holy cow.
Wow.
This battle is about to explode.
Dude, calm down. Let's play punchies to see who gets to be player one. Fine.
This battle
Fine.
is about to explode.
Hey, princess! You want to spend some time with me?
No.
This battle is
She has
about
nothing.
to explode.
So that means no. Wow. Fairly Odd Parents. I'm sure glad Butch Hartman did everything ever for Fairly Odd Parents and totally didn't have someone else do the art for him. Because that never happened. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Nope, that would happen, Gene.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Butch is a real man.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. he almost got sued for it or something too. Oh wait, he did actually. I don't think it went well for him. I don't think it went too well for Butch Hartman. Mainly because when you're the quote-unquote artist of something, it's kind of bad when you can't draw your own work. He couldn't draw any of his own characters.
This battle is about to explode.
That happened.
I'll pass you.
Wow, Homer.
Yellow butt.
I believe in them.
Do you know how ridiculous you look right now?
This battle is about to explode.
Alright, nice, Sasha. Damn it, Sasha.
Alright, I'm game. Let's start.
Do you know how
Skipped ahead by
ridiculous you
running
look
over the
right
damn
now?
keyboard.
This battle is about to explode.
The score.
This battle is about to explode.
Hey, baby. Come to Butthead. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This battle is about to explode.
Alright, I'm game. Let's start the race. I've seen you before.
Oh shit, Arnold versus Stallone. Look at that.
This battle is about to explode.
Be ashamed to have to ruin such a pretty face.
This battle is about to explode.
Ha!
This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to explode. This battle is about to explode.
Womp, womp, womp.
This battle is
Wow.
about to explode.
My spells are so 3D.
This
Goomba.
battle is about to explode.
Mario versus Mario. Oh shit. Super better Mario.
About to explode.
Luigi, let's go. Oh no. Luigi. 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 Luigi.
This battle is about to explode.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
This battle is about to explode.
Puppy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh no.
Oh no. Puppy.
This battle is about
Bowser
to
Jr.
explode.
Classic Donkey Kong. Wow, it's really him.
This battle is about to explode.
Yeah.
This battle is about to explode.
There's no more food left, stupid. There's nothing left.
Oh shit, Bowser Jr.
This battle is about to explode.
Damn, puppy.
This battle is about to explode.
Thanks, Ramen. Alrighty. Next. Alright, just some anime girls
have any more
celebrating
food.
freedom, Dasu. I posted this for you a little while ago. It was the 4 barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Stop right there.
Oh shit.
This is the
Titties.
America Police Department.
America.
We have received reports of Japanese citizens at this barbecue.
Yeah.
You do not have a license to grill.
License to
Remove
grill.
the American flag bikinis, reapply your kimonos, and resume onigiri consumption right now.
No, we don't live in Britain. They can celebrate if they'd like to.
Your Majesties.
Look.
I have safely
Dragon
returned your
Queen.
princess to you.
Father, it's me.
May I have your blessing to marry her?
She seems a little big, don't you think?
Wow.
Oh, well, that's puberty for you.
Oh, because he saved the
Yeah, really?
he saved the dragon instead of the princess.
Really, you can trust me. I promise it's me.
Your
For real.
Majesty, I swear to you, this really is.
Shut
your
up!
daughter. Now, please, may I wed her, sire?
I'm not so
Wait, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
For sake, darling, just wear your damn gloves.
Oh, never mind. It is. The queen's a dragon too. It is his daughter, for realsies. I can't see. Blinded. Here you go, Weeb. Now you can rest easily, buddy.
Like a baby.
The only Messi fans. Oh jeez. The only thing I was gonna say is the fact that if it was the opposite, you're just like that. Remember that Tom and Jerry one that was on the train tracks? That would be what I would think.
Oh yeah.
Like.
I should get some sleep.
Crying.
Yeah.
Titties.
Welcome to Valhalla. I'm a Valkyrie.
Nice.
Do you know what it's in the afterlife?
Damn.
Wow.
Here, you'll have an unlimited supply of food, drinks, and girls. They've been waiting for a brave warrior for years, so they're starving for company.
Wow.
This is a dream come true.
Nope.
What's happening?
Oh shit.
Gotcha, stupid.
You're back! I thought you were gone for good. We lost the battle and we'll be taken as slaves, but hey.
At least you're here.
At least you're here.
He's crying. No bitches for you. Tifa's in Street Fighter. Why? Just cuz.
Sure you can!
Holy Tifa and Street Fighter? After my? I love Capcom. How did you know?
If you look very closely, you can see Capcom's sophisticated business strategy, Nanoja. Can you guess what it is?
Using bitches.
Yo, is that a trillion-year-old hag? Let's
A trillion-year-old hag. Let's go.
Meanwhile,
Well, in Tekken.
You got a knife?
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no, Baki, that's right, he's in that game now. You got a nice dick there, old man.
There, old man.
Oh no.
No homo, by the way.
I just have high testosterone. Oh no.
Well, at least he's not another fantasy dude with a sword.
Oh god.
Good one, Asuka. Surely the latest guest character will be perfectly balanced.
Totally.
Please, Bandai Namco-sama. Please patch
That's
the
the game.
gameplay.
No.
No.
The gameplay
No.
is fine.
No, it's fine. The gameplay is fine, don't ask. You're not getting any fixes.
We're gonna make a heartbeat.
It's time to make a chicken man, Weeb. A chicken man shall be made to this day. Are you ready for chicken man?
Okay, we're gonna make.
And this may be the last video, but we're not done
Why
yet,
doesn't
buddy.
Luke have wings?
We got Spawn Year to
I
get
think
to after
is
this.
Really funny, guys.
Are you ready for some Spawn Year, Weeb?
Oh.
Carl Baldwin. That's a good one. Carl.
Spawn
Baldwin.
Year.
There we go. Holy shit! Oh. Take off his pants so you can really see it. Just like. I'm gonna rip off the leggings.
Bald.
They took my wings, man.
They took my wings, man.
Can't have shit in Rosewood.
And you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Eddie. Can you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Thank you. That's alright. I know. Don't tell me about it. But it's okay. It
Don't tell me
matter.
about it. None of this matters.
None of it matters.
See, we did the joke.
Sigh.
He did the joke. How's that make you feel? Being turned into a chicken man.
It took my wings, man.
They took my fucking wings, man.
Well deserved. I fought in the fish war and they took my wings. They took my wings, man.
Hey, Gene.
Yeah.
I got a feeling
The
they
damn
took his
fish.
wings.
They may just have, buddy.
What kind of hell abomination is this? I look like a chicken.
You look like a chicken.
I am the cock of the walk. And what you know what I'm saying? Gawk gawk, yeah, buddy, yeah. Oh, Smithy. Lay down.
You know who really won the World Cup today?
You?
A good lay down.
No, football.
Oh yeah, soccer
So
did win. I
tired.
agree. It was quite the win for soccer. Right? I think the Spanish call it soccer, don't they? Or do they call it football?
You got this.
I'm just
lady.
curious who calls it football and who calls it soccer.
Would like to
Besides us.
feel
I think other people can call it soccer
air.
too, right?
Oh, one
The Australian
last time.
call it soccer.
Nice. They don't hate us as much, I guess.
Oh, they absolutely hate us.
My life is so sad.
No. Jenny's showing her tops cards, Weeb. Which are still frames from
Jenny's showing
Pokemon.
her top scars.
The Gary effect? Up,
Gary
and away. Oh, there they go. I know what I have to do. I'll fly yet.
Don't put.
Gonna jump.
Bum, bum.
He took my wings, man.
They took my wings,
Took my
man.
wings.
Remember when they took your wings, Weeb?
My leg is mangled. Oh, my whole body. Now let's go up. I'm going to fly again. I'm going to do it.
Huh?
Wow.
Ding.
Oh, here we go, chat. I got hit by poop. There's poop in my leg.
It happened.
Oh,
Poop on my
there's a
leg.
turd
Night soil. Turd.
in my leg. Oh. I had a literal shite embedded in my leg. You just robbed me? He robbed me! Give me my clothes back! I fought in the fish war.
The fish war.
He robbed me. Thief!
Thief!
This man's a thief!
This man's a dirty thiefer.
He's stealing from people. He stripped me. He stole my clothes. A thief and a pervert. The thief. Justice is served. He robbed me.
He robbed me.
Threatened to kill us.
Gene threatened to kill me.
What's
Again.
new? What's new?
What?
What? I threaten it, but I don't mean it. It's like a joke. It's like a haha funny.
Medical attention. Triage.
Triage.
Where are we going? Is he gonna kill me? If he kills me, that'd be so fucking funny. It'll all be over soon. It don't matter.
Don't matter.
It matters.
Doesn't matter. Carl the Chicken Man.
No kissing. Ah! 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 Here we go. Let's see if I can get him. Ah! Help me! Murder! What? That's the goal. He's trying to kill me. The one time I've actually got to use sneak.
Huh?
Oh. F. I was on steel.
Gene, why are you taking my legs?
Help me!
I'll do it again. Take them legs.
I think this is actually safer for me, in some sense. No, I'm gonna die here. Oh no, saved by the basket. Help! He's trying to murder me! Trying to drink my blood! He keeps kissing me in the mouth!
Ew! Not Porky.
Guards! Help me!
Ah!
Please! They're trying to drink my blood! They kept biting me!
The amount of fucking comments. So this is the 4th video I've checked out about the win today.
Yeah.
And it's universal.
Rashes in the water.
Spain saved football. Spain saved football. Spain saved football. Argentina. I didn't even realize this, and I watched the game. Do you know how many shots on goal Argentina had?
A lot, I'm gonna guess.
In the final?
A lot.
He never tried to get me out.
He would be wrong. 0.
Wow. Okay, they didn't get any. Damn.
They didn't even try to shoot. They didn't even try to score. They were just too busy trying to injure and shithouse.
Oh, dumb.
Vampire at worst. biting me, trying to kill me, stabbing me. Please, get the gun.
Get the gun.
I didn't die, I made it.
He made it. He made it, guys. He done did it. Now it's time. This doesn't need to exist anymore. Gonna close all that. Give it a minute here. Properties. Clear that out. Okay. Got it in just a second.
Return to Monk Station, Gene.
That's right. Return to Monk Station. Let's get this captured. Geekvolution. Check, can't see it yet.
Oh.
Yep.
Gene broke the watch together.
I certainly did. I'll pop this out. Pop that out. Do that. It's not up on the screen yet, but it's coming. Let's get it on the screen. Check, can't see it yet. But they're gonna. There we go. Now they can. Let's do it. Spawn here.
I am Doomsvince, and this is day 4 of Spawn Year.
Another day at Spawn.
That's right. Spawn here.
Wow, good for that dude. If he's already won that at this stage, good for him. He's got a bright future. I didn't realize he won the Euros with Spain too. Yamin Yamal's only 19, and he's won the Euros, which is the European version of the World Cup, where all the best, all the best teams in Europe play. And he's now just won the World Cup. If he wins a Ballon d'Or and a Champions League, then it's over. He's completed every major trophy you could possibly get.
Been chocolate all along. I must take back the claim I made.
Well, I turned it up slightly because it's just it was low. I mean, you're talking about the game show. I'm listening, but are you listening to this as well? Are you or not?
No.
My last inch.
Why don't you care?
I'm
sharing something with you.
It's 4 minutes long. I'm sorry.
Spawn is,
you said you didn't care.
That Spawn isn't
you just said you don't care about it.
Oh my God! You said. Did you hear anything you said? And honestly, I said no.
Because
I didn't say I didn't care. I said I didn't listen. I'm trying to listen, but you. Okay.
I fucked up. No, I fucked up. Okay, I'm sorry. So the Palantir. Let's talk about this real quick then, and then we can move on to this. So if he wins a Ballon d'Or, then that's like one of the best awards he can get?
No, well, Ballon d'Or is you're recognized as the best footballer of that year.
Okay.
The best soccer player of that year.
So that would be the...
If it's a World Cup year, it goes based off of World Cup performance. So he's not going to win it because he didn't do that much
this year,
other than play really well. Yeah, no, it might go. It might go to Mbappe for the most goals, but that's about it. But that's all. That's it.
I got you. So if there's a possibility for him to get one, you're saying in the future he could possibly get it if he continues to play well because he's only 19.
Yeah, if he continues, he's only 19, and they normally retire around like anywhere from 34 to 40. So he's got plenty of time left. Arguably 20 years if he plays to 40.
Is that normal for them to usually play to 40?
Get those trophies. Yeah, they really. If you're playing that age, you really there's something you want to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those guys but by the time they get to 36, they've met all the milestones that they wanted to meet, or they just suck.
Was that why Ronaldo was still playing? Is he technically 40 now?
Yeah.
Is that why
he's 41?
Okay, so he was trying to play to get the World Cup.
He was trying to get a World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but how it is.
This would kill him. They fight some more, and Violator reveals his real mission is to show Spawn the ropes.
Yes.
Then why does he try to kill Spawn? These two consecutive plot points completely contradict each other.
That's
Is he
because
just
Todd
being
sucks at writing.
defiant against his
Look at
boss,
this!
the same
Look
devil
at
who
this
made the
body
deal
shape
with
from Malboja, by the way. Look at this fucking thing. Look at how he looks.
That's Oblong.
It is.
Now, it doesn't seem like it when
You know what
Violator
Malboja
expects the devil
actually
to be
is
pleased
in,
with
like,
his good
mythology?
work, killing mob bosses.
It's a place.
But his boss
It's not a
isn't
being.
Pleased. He's
It's a part of
furious and
hell.
takes away
It,
Clown's
like, is
ability
between
to
two
transform
rings
into
of hell.
It
Violator.
is the seventh player.
What was the big
Yes.
ugly moron thinking?
I
He
believe
says
so,
he
yeah.
did a good
There's
job
a
because
layer,
he
though.
Josiah
cops
rules
think
over it
there's a
now.
lunatic
Yes.
on the loose, and I can't fathom what good that does for this
362
devil
Wharf
who seems
Avenue.
only concerned with recruiting souls by bringing out the darkness in people. Violator also brags about putting a bit of fear in Spawn's heart. Spawn doesn't seem afraid of him at all, and he was astounded that Spawn survived his attack. That obviously wasn't his goal. McFarlane is retroactively changing things that happened in an issue in the same issue. And he isn't simply lying to the devil because he complains about not being told Spawn is a mortal man and ripping
You like how
Spawn's
smog
heart
it
out
is?
is
It's
how
an
he
actual
knows
smoke
that.
machine he's doing
Not
to make this
mention the
effect, by
devil
the way.
seems omniscient, and
Because
he
it's
would
old
know
YouTube.
that.
He didn't have a filter
Violator's
over
best
anything.
skill seems to be
It's just
violating
literally a fucking
common
smoke
sense.
screen that he
The
put
issue
on
is
there,
filled
his
with
smoke
thrilling
machine in his
action
house,
and some
for this
incredibly
room.
detailed
Hell yeah.
full-page and two-page spreads. It's too bad the story isn't as consistently good like the artwork is. Using his power to fix his heart, Spawn's clock has already dropped to 8664. This ticking time bomb motif would be really engaging if I thought it might pay off, but judging by the fact that I have to review Spawn for an entire year, I have my doubts. A final word on Spawn's ripped out heart. It's not exactly necessary to spell out, in a narration box, the symbolism of Spawn's physically torn out
Yeah,
heart
why did you do that?
representing what's happened to him emotionally.
Why did he? That's bad
I
writing.
appreciate
That's
the
not good
help,
writing.
but the metaphor with the heart in Violator's hand centered on the page wasn't lost on me. I got it. Signed, Captain Logan.
Yes, Sasha, I hear you. More food for the cat.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Tasha demands tribute. She demands a lot of things today. Come on, load the next video. There we go.
I am Dooms Vince, and this is day 5 of Spawn Year.
Today I was overjoyed. Before reading today's Spawn comic, Doomsvince sent popsicles.
Wow.
I hadn't eaten
Popsicles.
in 4 days. Apparently I don't need to eat here in this mysterious limbo
That's not a creepy face at all on the side here. Not at all.
graveyard somewhere between death and my own consciousness, but still, popsicles sounded pretty good. They tasted...
I gotta go back real quick. No, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one real quick. Just, get that. Don't mind me. Oh, no, I just wanna... Give me that. Copy that. 1 second. The way he's eating.
Apparently I don't need to eat here in this mysterious limbo graveyard somewhere between death and my own consciousness, but still, popsicles sounded pretty good. They tasted good, too. I lost count of how many I had at 8.
Uh-oh.
And then I read Spawn number 4.
Oh no, that's why I gave it to him. I know why.
Now I don't think I'll ever eat another popsicle again.
I know why.
Or have any more children. I can't believe I have to put up with this for another 360 days.
It's coming.
From issue 4 to 5, Spawn has suddenly gone from sometimes incomprehensible fantasy horror to much more coherent and better plotted supernatural crime drama. Sure, it's disturbing and sometimes feels like its primary goal is shock value, but the storytelling is pretty effective. Child molester and killer Billy Kincaid is let out of prison ridiculously early because his therapists have declared him rehabilitated. They're too scared to be around him anymore, in reality, and he's set free. You can tell from the intense, deranged focus in his eyes, he plans to add more victims to the list of 27 children he's already lured with his ice cream truck and mutilated. And that's just what he does. After we see him offering a little girl anything she wants from the back of his truck, he's in his house gluing her disembodied digits to poster board and calling it finger painting. Todd McFarlane, you are a sick, twisted man, and I hate myself for enjoying your comic book. Oh, and add finger painting to my list of things I'll probably never do again. Billy isn't given any background or made human in any way. He is pure, unadulterated evil. And I like that. It's an observation that in this universe, real evil exists, and perhaps is what precipitates so much of Hell's Demons' activity on Earth. I mean, Billy may have been more than a monster once, may have made a choice, maybe based on something horrible that happened to him to lead him on the road to becoming a monster, but now that's all he is. We saw a hell beast ripping out and eating people's hearts before, and somehow this mortal man is worse. I love Sam and Twitch more each issue. Though they're still archetypes of classic police detectives, they're the most likable and grounded characters so far. Sam, who usually plays everything, quote, by the book, goes against orders to do the right thing, knowing children will die if someone doesn't watch Billy Kincaid. By the way, I understand the point that the U.S. judicial system can be manipulated to do anything, even set a child killer free, but it's hard to believe he would be allowed to drive an ice cream truck again after being convicted of torturing and mutilating 27 children. Anyway, McFarlane does a great job of making this personal for Spawn, who last issue discovered his wife has a child by her new husband, a child he couldn't give her when he was alive. So all he can see when he thinks of Kincaid is Cyan, who he would protect like she was his own. I'm also glad McFarlane didn't try to contrive some way for Kincaid to actually go after Cyan.
Oh, don't worry, that would be in the
bit of a stretch. It's even more personal for
That'll
Spawn
be in the actual animated adaptation.
because he was once hired by a senator whose daughter was murdered by Kincaid, but he was arrested before Al could get to him. So when Spawn gets to Kincaid before Sam and Twitch violently murders him and chains him up in police headquarters with popsicle sticks gruesomely sticking out all over his
he kills him that way. Sodomizes him too, I think.
Body. Three things came to my mind as I uncontrollably stared at this image for 5 straight minutes.
Damn.
The first was, I'm never eating popsicles ever again. The second was, as much as I shouldn't condone murder, yay. It's ironic, appropriate, and precisely what the bastard deserves.
Yes.
And the third thing I wondered was, can you really impale a guy with popsicle sticks? Wouldn't they snap before they broke through his skin?
Yeah.
I know Spawn's powers are almost limitless, so I guess that makes stabbing people with popsicle sticks without them breaking a superpower. Doomsvince has supplied me with a special laptop, which only has encyclopedic entries about what I've read so far, and I found out that McFarlane's wife was so offended by the image of Kincaid strung up like that, she quit her job as editor of the book. I'm surprised that was what did her in. I would have thought finger painting would be enough. Well, I suppose that's enough ice cream torture for now. Who knows what new sadistic musings Todd McFarlane and Doomsvince have in store for me tomorrow. Can't wait. Signed, Captain Logan.
Popsicles. Not anymore. Do I know popsicles now? 360 days remain.
I am Doomsvince, and this is day 6 of Spawn Year.
According to my handy laptop that only gives me information on what I've read so far, McFarlane had to rename Overkill because there was already a character called Overkill in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
funny
right.
That the reason behind his name makes a lot
See,
less
Shrug,
sense with
I told you, Overkill has to be his name because there was a guy called Overkill already in Guardians. Yep.
Kill. He loves his job and always goes well above and beyond the call of duty when hired to kill someone. Thus, Overkill. Just to be sure, I looked up the word overt in the thesaurus Doomsvince gave me, which, incidentally, only includes words that have appeared in Spawn comics I've read so far.
Wow.
An overt kill
The Spawn Year's
really shouldn't mean
thesaurus?
to kill
Wow.
beyond necessity, but rather to kill really obviously. The name's fine. He does certainly kill really obviously.
Kill.
I just think it's funny that the explanation of the name McFarlane couldn't use remains despite renaming him. Overkill is a lot of fun. He loves his life. He gets giddy when someone hires him to kill someone, and despite the silly walkie-talkie bolted to the side of his head, he seems to love being a cyborg. And anyone who isn't the least bit self-conscious about having a walkie-talkie stuck to their head is at least a little bit awesome. 6 issues in, Spawn is a character who really comes off as brooding a lot, standing around mulling over his new existence, and waiting for things to happen that he can react to. He reacted to Violator, he reacted to Billy Kincaid. The only real proactive thing he's done on his own is to check in on Wanda.
As a white
2
man.
issues later, he's sitting in an alley trying to decide if he's going to interfere with her life or leave her alone. I sympathize with his ordeal and all the things he's complained about and continues to complain about, but if he doesn't start taking some control over his own life, I'm going to stop caring. That's why I was a little excited by the end of this issue when Spawn goes to get an arsenal of guns so he can go up against threats without draining his power. I wonder why he just thought of this, but at least he's using his knowledge and his skills and doing something. Violator's whole plan to kill mob bosses for what turned out to be really no comprehensible reason hasn't worked out well for Spawn. Since the homeless residents of the alley have taken Spawn in, the biggest of the mob bosses sends guys in to kill as many as it takes to draw Spawn out, believing Spawn to be the mob killer. I wonder if McFarlane contrived Violator's heart-eating plot just to get a lot of people mad at him so he'd have someone to fight. It sure seems like it.
That doesn't happen in the animated series. Again, the animated series is way better than the actual comic books because it kind of goes around all this tedium and bullshit.
Ads for upcoming issues written by some of the greatest comic writers working. Neil Gaiman, Alan Moore, Dave Sim, and Frank Miller. And that's probably the smartest move McFarlane has made so far. When Overkill fights Spawn, and Spawn realizes Overkill has a personal vendetta because he was told Spawn as a Youngblood, still with the intercompany crossover business I see, Spawn just stops fighting him and gets lucky when Overkill runs off thinking Spawn is dead. I wonder why he doesn't just try to talk to Overkill and explain he's a Hellspawn and not a Youngblood. It might not sound real far-fetched to a cyborg. I do really like how over-the-top this world is, and that McFarlane is blending
Oh god, his head falls off.
some sci-fi into the mix with all the fantasy and horror. The last full-page spread of Spawn collecting all his military gear is real overkill. He's got to weigh 3,000 pounds with all of that.
Look at all that shit on him.
I like this page so much, I'd consider getting a poster of it and putting it on my wall when I get out of here. If I didn't think I'd be completely sick of Spawn by then. Signed, Captain Logan.
Signed, Captain Logan. Next, 1059.
I am Doomsvince, and this is day 7
of Spawn Year.
Of Spawn Year.
Luckily, Sasha's just laying down, so it doesn't matter now. Oh shit. The battery's running low. I gotta plug this other computer in.
Yesterday I complained that Spawn was too passive, just waiting for danger to come to him. In this issue, he blows up Mafia boss Tony Twist's office, forces a second confrontation with Overkill, stabs the cyborg in his prosthetic eye, and literally blows him into little pieces. So he's getting better. It's hard naturally to totally condone Spawn's eye for an eye mentality. On the other hand, Overkill is a huge force to be reckoned with. Probably not as dangerous to Spawn as Spawn says he is. Last issue he claimed he was lucky not to be dead, which is hard to swallow after he was still standing when Violator ripped his heart out. But he was trying not to drain his powers, so maybe he could die if he didn't magically heal himself. I'm giving myself a headache. At any rate, Overkill was a professional assassin who was physically evenly matched with Spawn, and would have kept coming if Spawn hadn't taken care of him. And Al used to also be a professional killer, so his morality is totally different from the readers. You be the judge, regardless of what McFarlane calls him, as to whether a hired gun resurrected from hell who blows up his enemies is a superhero. I like the attention McFarlane is giving to Spawn's costume this issue, both that it may have a mind of its own when Spawn takes his cape off because it's too cumbersome and it slithers after him, and also that if Spawn doesn't remember what he is now, he can't operate. During his fight with Overkill, the cyborg gets the upper hand by yanking on Spawn's stray chains. This is a nice character bit. Al is comfortable with guns. That's his element. This is a great illustration of Al trying to cling to his former life and failing. I also like that Spawn fights for more than himself, taking up for the bums in the alley who have welcomed him.
I mean, he has to do that
Twist's
eventually.
men killed several of them and enjoyed it just to draw Spawn out. One of the bums, Bobby, suggests they just leave, but Spawn insists on fighting for their right to live and to protect what little they have. Considering that, Bobby may have a point. Maybe Spawn is a hero. I like that Spawn himself wrestles with that question as much as I do. This is a pretty well-told 2-issue story, with Spawn finally trying to come up with a solution to his power drainage problem, and I like that he's still forced sometimes to use them, like when he has to teleport away from CIA agents. And mysterious setup to hopefully soon be followed up on, like who murdered Al. Doomsvince doesn't make me read the letters pages, but seeing as I don't have much better to do sitting in this spooky and perpetually dark graveyard all the time, I do. I haven't commented on them, but it's interesting to see readers' praises and complaints, and also to see McFarlane talk about how awesome it is to run his own company and how gimmicky DC and Marvel are. A little funny, coming from a guy who's put 2-page posters of the real-life Spawnmobile race car in the last 2 issues. Issue 6 even includes a transcript of a speech he gave at Jack Kirby's birthday at the San Diego Comic-Con in 1992, where he called Marvel out for not having any respect for its creators, especially Kirby, Ditko, and Stan Lee. He had a point, but given his new stature and fame and image, it reads as a bit self-serving, and I wonder if it was met with much applause or stunned silence. One letter of this issue talks of the backlash parents had against the Billy Kincaid issue, afraid of children seeing such, quote, light being made of a brutal child killer. I didn't see it that way, and neither did the reader, who suggests issue 5 isn't sensationalized, but rather a testament to the fact that the horrors of reality far outweigh the horrors of the imagination, and suggests that if an 11 or 12-year-old did get his hands on it and had thoughtful parents who pay attention to their kids, a constructive conversation with the kid might teach him something.
True.
I tend to agree. A book whose central character is a man brought back from hell should naturally address our real-world hells. McFarlane says he's proud of the issue, and he doesn't address the issue of kids reading his books. I do think he may have purposefully left it ambiguous as to what ages his books are for, and doesn't think he needs a parental guidance warning because the Comics Code Authority was still around, and not having their seal was probably enough for him. There's also an amusing letter from Atomic Comics, angry with McFarlane for calling their owner a liar in the letters page for issue 5, because they claimed he was making a store appearance he says he never agreed to.
Oh.
McFarlane responds saying he used his name without permission. Who knows what really happened, but it was sure odd to read McFarlane calling a retailer a liar for everyone to see in a highly successful national publication. Wow, am I still writing? What issue was I reviewing? 9?
Yep, you're only
I suppose
9.
I'm finding these
Only
letters
up
pages
in
as
the show
interesting
9.
as the issues themselves. I hope Doomsvince doesn't make me rewrite this entry next time the Alan Moore issue. I'm actually kind of excited for tomorrow. I wonder how many days into this before I never say that again. Signed, Captain Logan.
Boot up, Captain Logan. He's missing the head still. He's still missing the head. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Doomsman has himself.
I am Doomsvince, and this is day 8 of Spawn Year.
Spawn number 8. 158.
I've been here writing about Spawn for an entire week now, just doing what I'm told, going through the motions, hoping maybe somehow this insanely implausible nightmare isn't really happening to me.
But it is.
It's day 8, and here I am, writing another Spawn review. Am I really in a Mountain Dew-induced sugar coma? My soul sitting somewhere between my soda-shocked brain and eternity? I've been assuming the Doomsvince I made a deal with is just the part of my psyche that won't let me come to until it feels
so
I've been
creepy.
sufficiently punished for drinking more Mountain Dew each day than I ought to. After all, Doomsvince is the most pathetic excuse for a supervillain there is. If he was really an evil agent of hell or whatever, I'd figure he could come up with something better than postal fraud and cooking shows while on Earth. But then I read Alan Moore's fascinating and imaginative Spawn number 8, which takes the just-killed child murderer Billy Kincaid on a Dante-esque tour of the spheres of hell. Billy was such a vile, twisted, sadistic excuse for a human being that the Malbolgia himself, the devil Al made the deal with, finally named, wants him in the 8th sphere to get a Spawn costume, revealed now as a symbiotic life form, and to be recruited into Hell's army. It's 8 days in, and these comics,
yeah, and that's because
he
co-made Venom so he could have symbiotes as a living thing.
What if I
in
really
his own
am
comics?
dead, and this is my hell, to read Spawn comics for all eternity? What if my clock is like Spawn's, and when it runs out, I don't go back to my life? The demon calling itself Doomsvince just owns my soul. Was there a clause about that? Did I miss the fine print? I remember Dante's Inferno from high school. My crime is gluttony. In Dante, that's the 3rd circle.
Yes,
Icy rain for all time. It's guarded by a giant worm. That's it! Doomsvince is a giant worm in disguise, and my reward for finishing Spawn Year is icy rain. Probably icy Mountain Dew from the sky. I've got to get a hold of myself here. No need to panic. Alan Moore's thought-provoking yet disturbing narratives make everybody a little nervous. Moore here finds a clever way to use an established character, and a surprising one I didn't expect to see again, since he's dead, to show a place I was naturally curious about from the first issue. What does hell look like in this universe? And fitting for what I've already seen of this world, it's an updated, ultra-stylized version of Dante's hell, complete with fake robotic angels with jetpacks. Dante used his hell to express his ideas about the society he lived in. So too does Moore. Rather than just being punished based on their most prominent sins, as I hopefully am not being here, the damned
Hopefully.
in this hell are
It's a cool hell
chosen
idea.
by different spheres, each with a different interest. Billy joins up with a pack of souls, and each is picked off by one of the spheres as they ascend.
Oh,
One,
shoot.
for instance, is a restaurant owner and drug dealer chosen by the 10th sphere, which beams him up from a lower one to become circuitry in his macro computer. Hell is one giant business, and souls are taken to be cogs in a bigger machine, reflecting the real-world nightmare of losing your individuality as a drone living only to pay the bills as you're programmed by someone else to be what they want you to be. When he sleeps, all Kincaid dreams of is Spawn, that horrible creature who killed him. Of course, there is a small child with their group, and when everyone else is gone, Kincaid does his favorite thing. Tries to mutilate the child until it reveals itself
It's a demon.
as one of the Malbolge's hench monsters, the Vindicator. I was glad to see that this innocent 5-year-old hadn't gone to hell. I was terrified to see what twisted sin more would invent.
Of course,
for
it's just a
her
demon
if she
pretending to be a
deserved
child. Come on,
be
it's
there.
hell.
At the end, Kincaid becomes the thing that scares him most, a hellspawn.
Yes, he
and
does.
as I did when Spawn murdered him, I found myself glad to see him get what he deserved. My reward for witnessing such disturbing ideas and imagery. Plus, I laughed out loud at the fat Billy Kincaid in a Spawn costume. Moore really adds a lot to make the mythos of Spawn something unique and makes this standalone issue a story rather than just a trip through hell. Though I'm afraid I may be trapped in an elaborate public service announcement about the dangers of overindulging in caffeinated beverages, I'm glad I read this issue. I just hope this year doesn't end with my wearing a giant Mountain Dew bottle.
Yeah, hopefully.
Signed, Captain Logan.
Captain Logan. I wonder if we'd want to go take a shower. Maybe. Didn't say he was back, so I'm gonna assume he's still away. Nuisance has himself. Next.
I am Doomsvince, and this is day 9 of Spawn Year.
Spawn Year.
Neil Gaiman really classes this book
Now
up
it's
with a
Neil
single
Gaiman
issue
who
and
comes
packs it
in.
full of extremely cool things for McFarlane to draw, like a medieval knight Spawn,
Oh, medieval
riding a
Spawn.
horse, and an angel with a huge death stick. With
Oh, look, it's
ribbons all
Angela.
over it. By
Now she
opening
belongs
with
to
this
Marvel.
flashback, a lot is cleared up about the mythos of Spawn, that there seem to have been many before Al, the rules about draining power have remained the same, and that angels don't just protect humans, but are scantily clad hunters, some of whom kill spawns. And judging by how much Angela seems to enjoy it, perhaps at least partially for sport.
Yes.
This gives the impression that there may be some ambiguity to the assumed pure good and pure evil of heaven and hell. It's also a great way to establish the character of Angela, giving an example of a spawn she's killed in the past and showing that she's been at this a long time. I love all the information about how angels hunt and what their strategies and rules are. I also see the medieval Spawn making some of Al's mistakes, being new to Spawnhood, and I wonder how Al has any chance against Angela seeing this guy go down so fast.
Welcome back, Weeb.
Probably not good that 9
Thank
issues
you, I had a
in,
phone call,
I don't
sorry.
have
You're
more
fine.
faith in the
I
protagonist.
had one headphone in.
But when the issue moves into present day...
So this is Cagliostro, by the way. That's, you know, the guy that you always
He's
see
a
in the...
decent one.
Yes, he in the animated series, he is medieval Spawn. In the actual comic books, he is not. He's somebody else. We'll find out who eventually by watching
I feel
this.
justified in my doubts. Spawn meets an old homeless man in the alley, Cagliostro.
So, but here's the
He
thing,
keeps
right? When I
telling him
mentioned it
he's not-
before, Neil Gaiman's co-creator of Angela. That's why he owned her after suing McFarlane. Then eventually Gave him to Marvel because Marvel helped him with a lawsuit against getting Angela back from fucking Todd McFarlane.
Very bright.
That's why he did that.
And
then they made her gay.
I found really silly reading it. Cagliostro immediately reveals knowledge about Spawn's costume. Spawn isn't fazed until the old man calls him by his real name, Al Simmons. And later, when Spawn survives a surreal and incomprehensible fight with Angela, completely by accident.
Angela is pretty hot, though.
And leaves her staff behind. Spawn has a ridiculous cartoon moment where he says, "What is it? What does it do?" and presses the button on the side of the staff despite Cagliostro's warnings not to touch it. At least the book seems to know he's slow on the uptake, but why? With all this impulsive lack of strategy, how is Al such an effective mercenary, and why does Malbolgia want him so bad? It feels less than thought out, like the story really needs Spawn to get teleported somewhere by the stick, and the easiest way to get him there is to let him impulsively do obviously stupid things.
That's retarded.
It's rarely a good idea to make the hero as a moron a major plot point.
So here's the problem with Todd McFarlane again. So, a lot of the ideas come from other people, right? But guess who has the ultimate say of how things go?
Todd.
Yes, he does. So if someone's doing something retarded, it's because Todd said, I have this in the story to do this.
Not the Tick. It's hard to imagine Neil Gaiman wrote this section. The medieval Spawn flashback feels like his work, but this part feels like McFarlane. The angels are really fascinating, though. I love that some of them work in an office building with crosses on top, and unless I'm mistaken, it appears to be right in the middle of the city. I wonder what regular people think.
We saw this scene in the animated series.
Last issue, it was said that hell is a business. Heaven seems to be similar. More ambiguity. I'm intrigued. I also have to
cool ideas. Too bad poor execution in the comic books.
Dynamic Jim Lee. I poked fun of the Spawnmobile posters, but these extras, I'm sure, really made readers feel like they were getting more bang for their buck.
This is a thing. This is a sketch by Jim Lee. Jim Lee's most famous for creating the Wildcats in Image, who eventually also got sold by a different company. They're part of the Wildstorm universe, and that got bought up by DC. So a lot of stuff that was basically originally just Image exclusives didn't stay Image exclusives. Spawn is, because it's McFarlane's flagship, and the things he did that were spin-offs of it. But a lot of other stuff, what is it? It's Spawn, Youngbloods, and there's a few other, Savage Dragon, Invincible obviously came later. All that's from Image.
And they give me things to look at while I'm sitting around in this graveyard waiting for the time when I have to read the next inevitable issue. I just noticed this rather conspicuous button on the back of one of these tombstones.
Oh shit.
Nice try, Dooms Vince. I'm not pushing that. Signed, Captain Logan.
He did steal a lot of the ideas he poorly implemented, Nathan. That's true too. Fog. Don't press the button. 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 Don't do it. Don't press it. It's a mistake to press a button.
That's it. I don't think I have.
No, I don't believe you have. That's Faust came before Spawn, and a lot of the ideas. Faust came in like 1987, where Spawn was like 1994. A lot of the ideas in Spawn are basically taken from that, but Todd tried to pass it off like, no, it was always my idea since, high school that I had Spawn as a kid. Sure, you had the fucking thing as an idea, but guess what, nigga? Someone else beat you to it as an idea for a character. Not you. Not you, Todd.
I am Dooms Vince.
And the living thing, and the living suit thing only came because you worked on Venom and co-created the idea of a living suit that way. It did not come before that. Somebody else gave you that idea too, I'm sure, or you stole it from something else. So no originality whatsoever. Cool ideas, but nothing original. Nothing original. Watch Faust and be shocked that it's not a Spawn ripoff. It's the other way around. Spawn's a Faust ripoff. Spawn number 10. Oh, yeah. We're gonna get a stupid character in this comic.
Oh, no. Like, how stupid are we talking?
You're gonna see. He's pretty fucking stupid. Yeah. That's the face you make.
This issue is really fun because I'm reading along and all of a sudden 6 pages in, there's this neat little puzzle like a...
Look at all the character gloves. Look who's there. Batman's there. Venom's there. All the stuff. Spider-Man's there. Joker's there. Captain America's there. Look at that.
A fun little interactive
Yeah,
game
got
right
'em
there in
all.
the comic book.
Yep.
How many of these copyrighted comic characters can you identify by their
Yeah,
arms sticking
Hulk's
through the
there.
bars? Most are pretty easy if you read like
Shazam!
DC and Marvel.
Oh my-
All the big names are there.
Shazam's right there. Fucking Captain Marvel's right there. Look at that. That's Shazam's
Got his
gauntlet.
ass.
Oh my. Wonder Woman. Oh my.
Yep.
Wolverine. Holy shit.
You didn't see that? I thought
I-
you picked up on that. Right
I
away.
didn't see Wolverine.
there's
right away.
Colossus.
Colossus above him too. Yep, Captain America. That glove, I'm not sure who the yellow glove is.
Bars. Most are pretty easy if you read much DC and Marvel.
Yeah.
All the big names are there. Batman, Superman, Wolverine,
There's Superman.
Venom, Green
Next to
Lantern,
Spider-Man.
Wonder Woman,
Thing.
Hulk, Spider-Man. It's kind of fun.
Flash. There's
until
Flash.
I realize
Juggernaut.
it's not a game,
Yep,
but
Juggernaut.
rather a blatant, one-sided statement against the mainstream comic industry and how it treats its talent and the characters they create. Spawn has apparently been transported to a place
There's the
between the
stupid
third
character.
and fourth wall, with Dave Sims' Cerebus
Grimbo?
as his guide.
Cerebus.
Sim actually wrote this issue, but clearly Todd McFarlane heavily influenced the story and its message. Spawn keeps saying in narration, "I am not Spawn." Not so much in
I
the
am
way
not
Leonard
Spawn.
Nimoy years ago once wrote, "I am not Spock," but rather, I think, to tell me this issue is only really loosely connected to the reality of the 9 issues I've read previously.
The fuck?
Here in this bizarre realm
weird.
where characters know they're a fiction and were created by a comic writer, Spawn knows the answers to all the burning questions he's been asking, but of course, doesn't reveal them to the reader. This
fuck
issue
off!
literally is a 22-page political
Oh, I have
comic.
questions and I know everything. Fuck off that you don't tell me that. I'm the reader of the damn thing. Why?
Yeah, you don't even know.
PSA
Fuck
about the dangers
off.
of working in the comic industry. It isn't interested in exploring an issue, but rather presenting it on its terms and telling the reader how he should feel about it. All the noble superheroes are trapped in a cell together, no longer free to be what they were intended to be, now controlled by the big companies that own them, and their creators stand tied up with bags over their heads, condemned for selling their creations. And in this world, Spawn gets to live happily ever after, with his wife and a daughter he could really give her because McFarlane didn't sell out. As a side note, with all the talk of heroes, champions, etc., and name drops in that list like Watchmen and Avengers, I wonder why villains like Dr. Octopus, Joker, and Juggernaut are there.
Yeah, what the...
Superman is there, his most copyrighted parts secluded by Shadow, representing, of course, the first of the superheroes, and the beginning of the sellouts. Spawn tries to save them, but he fails, and is taunted by a parody of Lady Justice, a violator with a female body made
What
of
the
dollar
fuck?
bills, with a bloody
I don't like
heart, what else, on one side of the scale, and money bags on the other. I'm sure the idea is, even with Spawn's, meaning McFarlane's, shining example of independence and creator ownership, in the end, it will never change how the big companies take advantage of their creators and how they don't foster original thinking. And certainly, there's a point here. But when it's made in such an obvious, in-your-face way, it's hard for me to recognize or even care about the truth in it. This issue, while certainly entertaining in its surrealness and over-the-top symbolism, is the dictionary definition of self-indulgent. It might as well have been renamed Todd's Soapbox, this one issue.
For real.
That's what Stan Lee used to call his letters page, Stan's
Soapbox.
Soapbox.
Yeah.
And that's the place for a creator to speak his mind about the business. And McFarlane did, and still does, every chance he gets. So I wonder if this
Spawning
issue was
ground,
really
that's
about
what you call
bringing
it?
a
That sounds
problem
kinda gay,
that was
dog.
close to his heart, and maybe Dave Sims too, to an unaware audience, or if he just wanted to repeat the same sermon he had preached since he started Image in a new way. I suspect he had planned this for a while, considering there's a foreshadowing panel in the previous issue where Spawn actually dreams about the arms behind the locked gate.
The arms.
A more subtle and sophisticated exploration of character
Yes, it would have been.
ownership, perhaps in a story that isn't so on the nose but parallels the issues, would have been more welcome. But the whole thing is worth it just for the image of Spawn in full costume throwing his baby in the air. Signed, Captain Logan.
Number 355. Move forward. Here we go. We're on day 11 now, Weeb.
That is a controversial take, Nate.
I am Doomsvince, and this is day 11 of Spawn Year.
Spawn Year.
Spawn Year.
As completely intrusive as issue 10 was, I've liked this run of issues written by major powerhouse writers. Instead of 4 unnecessary standalone issues, these have introduced important characters and revealed crucial information about Spawn's mythos. I'm impressed with McFarlane for acknowledging that he isn't a writer first, and letting some of those important setups be written by more talented
Why does
writers.
this look like Gene's
In the letters
reception room in
pages
this
of
house?
Issue, David says he is, quote, unfortunately back to writing starting
with
next
less
issue.
fog machine?
In case the crazed and unintelligent, ugly
Less fog
gangbangers
machine.
wearing visor things on their faces
What a-
doesn't immediately give it away.
What a weird drawing that is. It looks so. He looks so strange. Look at this fucking facial.
Yeah, right? What?
Ugly
That
gangbangers
fucking
wearing
face.
visor things
So
on their
weird.
faces doesn't immediately give it away. This issue is written by Frank Miller.
Oh,
he
of
really
course
could
it
have
is.
drawn it too. There are more than a couple panels where McFarlane seems to be almost homaging Miller. The last few pages look very different from the first few, and the panel where
Oh,
Spawn
Frank Miller.
emerges from inside Byron, the cyborg who works for the Nerds gang, having teleported inside him,
What?
looks a lot like how I would imagine Miller doing that panel. Speaking of Miller's art, I should take this opportunity to mention a pinup of Spawn he did a couple issues back, a la Sin City. If
A
you
la
didn't
Sin-
tell
oh,
me
yeah, look
that
at
was
that.
Spawn, I'd have to stare at it for a long time like it was a magic eye puzzle. But I really do like it.
It's nice.
I like that
It's kinda
Miller
cool.
briefly acknowledges the trippiness of issue 10 by opening this with the line, "Let's get back to reality." Given that our world intruded on Spawn in that issue, it's hard to believe it was simply a dream, and it seemed like Spawn thought Angela was a part of the dream too,
But it's not.
but none of
I
the
mean,
homeless
fair point,
guys in
Nate,
the alley
fair point.
disputed. Maybe they missed it, but I felt a bit lost here.
His buddy Bob, by the way, looks like fucking Tony Soprano. What the fuck?
Yeah, it got melted.
The alley
soprano.
bums seem to
Yeah.
think he's just been asleep a long time. Did he appear back in the alley after the portal from Angela's stick beamed him away and no one saw that either? What happened to Angela's stick?
What happened to her?
Perhaps the answers are forthcoming and there's no need to dwell on them. But 10
Maybe.
creates a huge disconnect in the narrative that's really confusing for the reader.
Bobby
Miller tells
Soprano?
a pretty
Yeah, maybe.
simple and straightforward story about 2 rival gangs, the Nerds and the Creeps.
Nerds
I
and
guess they're
Creeps.
creeps, not nerds. Who are vying for control of Spawn's alley, each with a giant cyborg enforcer
He's missing his
that can
whole
match
damn
Spawn who's
chest.
not
What the
using
fuck?
his powers. Spawn has come to care for the bums in the alley
Got
and is
room for
starting to
seconds
see
to what
them
you mean,
almost
dude.
like
Yeah.
family. An idea, I think, that
That's
has
a-
unfolded
maybe even fourth
naturally
sweep,
over a
who
few
knows?
issues. Spawn shows some real humanity by sacrificing some of his precious energy
Well,
after
no,
starting
Gene,
a
this
war
issue
between
could
the
be
two
my
gangs
next
to kill
movie.
their
My next
enforcers,
movie.
And in there terrorizing these
Oh god, look at that guy's face. He looks like Robotnik.
streets for good, since mere guns aren't enough to stop them. It's impressive to me that I can find this to be Spawn's most compassionate and understandable act so far, even after he blew a guy up from the inside out.
Yeah.
Like what he did to Billy Kincaid in number 5.
Bloody
I
good.
shouldn't applaud, but I do. It's good
I always
to see
like
the
looking
man
at
who
old
made a deal
comics
with the
and seeing,
devil
like, the
give up
ads
something
on them.
for more than selfish reasons.
Like what kind of ads you
Though
get.
it's straightforward, a couple moments are extremely indicative of Frank Miller.
It's always
especially
funny to
his
me.
trademark
See, like,
move
what
of
ads and what
latching
things.
onto a phrase and
Because
repeat
obviously a lot of comics have like ad space, right? Because it's how like a newspaper would work or anything else like that. Because that's where they derive out of, right? It's just always funny to me to see like really old ads that you're like, oh, it's advertising for this movie. I
it
remember
at
when
least
that movie
once,
was
if
coming
not
out.
More. This time, that phrase is
Or this
spaghetti,
product that doesn't
the
exist
lumpy
anymore.
Kind.
The
I
lumpy
guess I better
kind?
add that
What
to
does
the
that
list
mean?
of things I'll probably never eat again.
What?
I haven't mentioned Tom
What's that mean, dog?
Orzechowski's lettering yet. It's always wonderfully expressive and becomes a part of the artwork, more than I've ever seen in another comic. Here, he uses letters to distinguish
Why does that guy
how the
look
dumb
like that?
cyborgs talk.
Byron.
Byron's dialogue has some letters facing the
Reasons.
wrong way, while James has lowercase letters mixed in arbitrarily with the uppercase. It really does somehow make them seem stupider, but I wonder what that would sound like out loud. And who's dumber? A guy who speaks with backwards letters, or a guy who speaks in upper and lower case? Either way, I'm fairly confident in assuming I am the only person in the history of the world to ask that question. Whether or not I make it through spawn year, at least I'll have that distinction. Signed, Captain Logan.
Signed, Captain Logan. Next. This is designed by his wife, Doomsday as himself. Now we're number 12. That's right.
I am Doomsvince. This is day 12 of Spawn Year.
Day 12.
Bom, bom, bom.
Has it been a year yet? Is it time to go home?
No.
Issue 12. I have been dreading this number.
Oh boy.
It's been a whole year for the comic, but just 12 days for me.
Yep.
A whole year's worth of books, and Spawn's just getting around to figuring out he was murdered and who killed him.
Yep.
Yeesh, when does this superhero's origin story finally wrap up? Issue 80? Maybe some of my frustration comes from the fact that I find this drama more effective.
Oh, how hopeful thinking it's ever gonna end. Spawn's origin never ends. It just loops. How's that make you feel? You're gonna see. You're gonna see. A lot of people don't know that about Spawn. You'll see what happens.
Dropped in his head by Malbolgia. The book can't decide between Malbolgia and the Malbolgia. Maybe I'll start going with Bolgi. Once again, Spawn spends most of the issue brooding, standing in dramatic poses, thinking to himself, and remembering things. His focus is on Wanda and their wedding, because for the third time, he's compelled to visit a particular church. I do really love the image of a Spawn from hell clutching to an enormous cross.
It's pretty cool.
We get a flashback.
It's almost
to
like they
their
use it a
wedding,
lot
and
in
Spawn
something
recalls
else. I
Wanda's
wonder what that would
grandma
have been.
Blake,
Maybe
who
an
was upset
animated
because
series or
Wanda
something?
wouldn't take Al's last name. And I kind of like Al's reasoning. Having the same last name as his wife would make her feel more like his sister. I wonder if he really felt that way, or if he couldn't change Wanda's mind, so he justifies it to himself so he can live with it. I like that while Spawn is piecing together more of his past, we see the major players in that past dealing with new problems. Jason Wynn, Al's old boss, has Wanda's new husband Terry in his crosshairs, and sends men to threaten him with the possibility of hurting his family. Because Wynn believes Terry is snooping through files regarding Al's death in order to blackmail Wynn. In the middle of this, there's an unnecessarily long scene with Wanda talking to Cyan that strikes me as McFarlane's attempt to wow the audience by showing off that he knows what a 2-year-old talks like, since he currently has one and actually named Cyan after her. But I can't be too hard on him. He's new to fatherhood and writing and excited about both. He writes a wonderfully touching scene between Spawn and the blind Grandma Blake. Spawn comes to her to find out more about Wanda, and he finally gets some peace of mind when she tells him Wanda still loves him and what a difference he made in her life. I like that there's someone he can talk to as Al Simmons, and I like that he tells her God has a place for her set aside. It's an unusually, authentically moving scene. We also finally go back to Sam and Twitch, who are still dealing with Billy Kincaid's death. Their chief of police also finally go back to Sam and Twitch.
Look at that face of Sam. The faces in Spawn. Look at his face. Why is it like that? The long face.
Twitch, who are still
I know it's
dealing
supposed to be
with
like
Billy
characterizations and
Their
shit,
chief
but
of
this
police
looks so
thinks
weird.
They killed him, and they seem
Look at
ready
him, he
to
has
try
no
to
neck.
hunt down Spawn. At the end, Spawn finally realizes why he's been summoned to a church. It's a clue to the name of his killer, Chapel. Wow. Really? That kind of clue? What is this, Adam West Batman? It's the only possible meaning. I suppose you could argue he didn't randomly deduce this or pull it out of thin air, that Malbolgia probably planted the answer in his head when he wanted him to know it like everything else. Then why have him summoned to a church? Bolgie hasn't dropped other cryptic clues this way. Maybe he just wants Spawn to be more miserable by feeling like the answer was right there all along, and he's dropping it on Spawn now because Grandma Blake just made him feel a little better. Well, I guess there's some logic if that's it, convoluted as it is. 12 issues. It really does already feel like I've been at this a year.
Yeah.
Man, I could use a Mountain Dew right now.
He wants it.
Signed, Captain Logan.
Wow. Spawn year. Okay. Next. It's been a year in the comic with 12 issues. Keep that in mind. And there's...
Oh, wow.
Yes. But it's only been 12 issues for him. 12 days.
I am Doomsvince. And this is day 13 of Spawn year.
Day 13. Look at that cover.
Image was trying really hard to create an expansive shared universe when it started.
Mm-hmm.
Already in Spawn, there have been numerous name drops of Youngbloods, Savage Dragon, even Shadowhawk. I'm not familiar with the other Image books that ran concurrently with Spawn, but to my knowledge,
the fuck is
this
that
is the
guy?
first real
Look at that guy. The fuck? Oh, it's Youngbloods probably.
Crossover into Spawn.
Hey,
Spawn realizes it was Chapel, one of the Youngbloods, and created by Rob Liefeld, who killed Al Simmons.
Wrong. He's not Hellblood. He's a Youngblood. Youngblood, Captain Logan.
Al and Chapel were friends, though it's hard to see what Al saw in him, given that he was appalled by his extreme womanizing attitude. Chapel is known for liking 3 things: killing, smoking, and one-night stands.
Yep.
He objectifies women so much,
yes, he does.
He used to offer to take Wanda off Al's hands once a week.
Wow.
I do like that Chapel killed Al not in betrayal, but because he was lied to by Jason Wynn, who claimed Al was a traitor and a spy for one of America's enemies. Spawn's death at the hand of a mercenary friend would have been more tragic and gripping had it actually been a good friend and not someone so out of touch with his own humanity that Spawn doesn't seem entirely surprised once he gets over the initial shock. McFarlane seems to be struggling to make everything about Al's past and his personality function together.
Yeah, he's
Al
not good
used
at that.
to like Chapel, but he says Chapel changed. Quote, became just like me. Or maybe I became just like him. They were both emotionally detached enough to be killers and enjoy it, but Al, otherwise, wasn't like Chapel at all. He was devoted to his wife.
Titties.
He really wasn't emotionally detached. During their big fight, Chapel even says Al was always a goody two-shoes. It seems like McFarlane is constantly trying to play Al up as the perfect hardened killer, which is why Malbolgia chooses him. But he wants Spawn to be a superhero and for the audience to sympathize with him. So he had to come back for love. It's a very difficult line to walk. Could a real person have that much love in his heart for another human being while killing others every day and reveling in the killing as Al seems to have?
Yeah, that's kind of
Spawn spends
weird.
the whole issue trying to keep his anger up, thinking the most
It's like
important thing is to make his killer pay.
It's like McFarlane really wanted him to be a hero, but he can't decide how it works, right? So it's almost like he can't even say he's an anti-hero either. It's very strange. That's not how you kind of write comics.
But Al and Chapel were paid to kill America's enemies, right? And Chapel refers to Al as a traitor during his fight with Spawn. So were he paying attention, Spawn would have every reason to stop fighting and start asking questions.
Yeah.
Maybe Chapel made an honest mistake and the real person to blame is Wynn. But no, Spawn keeps rambling about Chapel's arrogance and how, quote, friends don't slaughter friends. I don't know. If Al thought Chapel was a traitor, I think he might have done the same thing. Instead of killing Chapel, Spawn rips part of his face off, so he has real bone showing where face paint used to resemble a skull. This is a great looking panel, and I like the idea of Spawn making this killer permanently wear the face he uses when he's on the job. He's allowed himself
He ripped his face
nothing
off.
more than a butcher, so now he must wear his true.
So he literally ripped his face off. Now he has a skull face. Wouldn't that be like really painful?
Very, some might say.
Don't you think it would like continue to be painful even after the face? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's the best thing.
Face all the time. This seems to be a driving force for Spawn, revealing truth, exposing hypocrisy. Like so many things in this series so far, I like where it gets to at the end, but I'm not sure about how it gets there. And if nothing else, Spawn made a tactical error. Why have Chapel as an enemy when all he really had to do was prove that Wynn lied to Chapel to make him kill a friend, and he could have been an ally?
Yeah,
Spawn could use one of those, considering he's trying to conserve power. Speaking of conserving, I should try not to write so much. My ink is already running low, and it's only day 13. I hope that wasn't Doomsvince's master plan. Give me a single pen to write an entire year's worth of reviews. If only this laptop he sent had a word processor on it. Dear reader, I fear this may be a battle I cannot win. Signed, Captain Logan.
Well, there he goes. Bagging another comic. Spawn year. 353. I think it's 352 now. Days are slowly counting down. We're gonna go for the first month, meaning day 31. We're currently on day 14. At least for tonight.
I am Doomsvince, and this is day 14
of Spawn year. Wow.
Today, Doomsvince gave me a new pen, and he said that the next time I run out of ink, I'm going to have to write in my own blood.
Wow.
I have the sneaking suspicion he's doing this on purpose. Just 13 days in, and I need a new pen, and the new one is a gel pen.
Oh, it's a gel pen? Oh.
Expect to see red in this.
Remember when you had to write with those? Remember fucking gel pens?
Oh god, I hated writing with those.
Gel pens suck.
That's a fun toss-up.
Gel pens are
Write your own
ass,
blood
and they
for
know
the
it.
better part of a year, or get buried alive with Spawn stuff. So now that the pleasantries are out of the way, today's comic. This one is mostly Clown bribing 3 punk kids to listen to him tell the story of how he killed medieval Spawn 800 years ago.
Oh boy.
The device of Clown saying one thing while the panels tell a different story is clever. Clown paints a picture of himself as the brave and noble hero who fights an evil wizard and his ugly witch mother, and the truth is, naturally, the complete opposite. This Spawn is malevolent and kind, the woman is beautiful, and Spawn is her loving knight in shining armor, and Violator is
Nathan
the
says he
hideous,
still uses gel
heart-devouring
pens.
monster
Wow,
he's
Nathan.
always been. Some of these ironic panels are fun, like when Clown says, "The villagers opened their hearts to me," and you can guess what he really means. Remember that Malbolgia took away Clown's ability to change forms for mutilating mob bosses in a stupid plot that did nothing to further his master's goals, and I guess he has nothing better to do but try to impress punk kids. This seems like a weird excuse to make these flashbacks happen, and the only reasons I can come up with for giving us this background here is A, McFarlane thought medieval Spawn was cool and wanted to draw him again, and B, he has to remind us of how much of a threat Violator will be when he inevitably gets his monster morph back. Maybe the point of this flashback, considering that medieval Spawn's disintegration at the end is treated as a huge reveal,
Just consider me an
is to
ink
illustrate
renegade,
that
says
this being
Nathan.
a war between heaven and
Wow.
hell, the good guy doesn't always win like we're used to in the traditional superhero comic. Maybe that's why Clown paints himself as the hero, to present it like the classic good versus evil scenario, even though he's the real evil. It's a good idea thematically, but the execution is a little head-scratching. Clown comes right out and tells the boys he's from hell, and introduces himself with descriptors like meanest, baddest, and rottenest. So in the context of the situation, I don't understand why he paints himself as benevolent. Maybe he's just being ironic. But it's especially confusing when he calls his battle with medieval Spawn a match of good versus evil. He just said he's from hell. So in his version of the story, which of them is supposed to represent which side? It's very entertaining, but I don't get it. As a side note, the blurb advertising this issue in the back along with other image solicitations feels the need to announce these punks as 3 new characters, Clint, Mark, and Spaz, as if they're really important for some reason. As for Spawn himself, he's back from his trip to get revenge on Chapel and mostly wanders the alley aimlessly, berating himself for letting Chapel know he's alive when his assumed death was his greatest advantage.
Trim says he likes pecan pie.
He says he, quote, let his anger dictate his actions, which is awkward because last issue he kept constantly psyching himself out, trying to stay angry.
Those look like bug eyes, don't they?
Duty to himself to
commit
himself to revenge. Now, retroactively, it was more of a blind rage that he's just now thinking better of and realizing messing up Chapel's face was strategically a dumb move. I wonder if McFarlane is second-guessing the direction Spawn went there, and this self-reflection is an attempt at reconciling Spawn's idiotic decisions. Meanwhile, Sam and Twitch are finally off the hook regarding Kincaid's gruesome corpse being found in their office, and they're in the alley searching for Spawn, who eludes them by walking in a different direction when they spot him, and letting his alley bum pals distract them so he can disappear. Wow, this issue is sure making a lot of headway on the plot there. I wonder how frustrating it must have been reading this in issues, where after 14 months, Spawn's character progression has been meandering in alleys and slowly walking from one spot to another to avoid confrontation, and the most proactive thing he's done so far is attack the man who killed him under false official information without explaining.
That's so stupid. That's not good. The most proactive thing he's ever done is just move through areas.
Anything to him before ripping his face off. Makes me almost glad I'm reading this day to day. You know, besides the inevitable.
You have to think about that, right? Because most comic books, even back then, were basically released monthly. Imagine that. You wait months for shit and nothing happens. Imagine how frustrating it has to be.
God,
Hey, maybe tomorrow I'll get to read about Spawn walking around some more. I'm almost giddy in my anticipation. Signed, Captain Logan.
Next.
I am Doomsvince, and this is day 15 of Spawn Year.
Day 15. Number 315.
I was wrong about my point of Clown presenting himself as the hero in the medieval Spawn story being that the good guy doesn't always win, and we can see that by the cover of this issue. Violator didn't actually disintegrate the
I think I'm going to go pass out after this one,
out of his
Gene.
costume, which is pretty clever.
feeling tired.
Maybe more clever than anything we've seen Al do in 14
I get you.
issues.
Tired and I gotta be up early.
Oh, that's true. You do technically, right? You got to get up earlier.
I open on Mondays.
That's
yes.
right. You do. I forgot about that. We'll pause it. We'll end on this one then. That's fine. Day's fine. We will end on this one and come back another time.
Yeah, you can keep going if you want, Pim. But
No, it's okay. I think I want to share it with you more than anything else besides the chat too. So I think I'll stop after 15. That's good.
Okie doke.
To decapitate Violator.
We got halfway. That's
though
fine
in
by me.
Clown's version, it's Violator
Took his
who
whole
cuts
head
the
off.
Spawn's
He
head
does.
off. Once again,
Look at these fucking. Why does it look so scuffed?
It does not
Clown
look
continues
good.
to talk about
scuffed as
working for
shit,
the devil
dude.
while pretending like he was the gallant defender of the village he actually barbecued. I still don't get it. Violator gets a pat on the back when he returns to Hell, in the flashback, by Malbolgia because even though Medieval Spawn defeated him, the Spawn proved he was ready to be in Bolgia's army, and Violator inadvertently took the one good thing in Medieval Spawn's life away from him. His princess leaves him after Violator forces him to reveal his true face, charred, scarred, and
The scuffed child
I wonder
Guzamo,
if
that's right.
being buried alive is a prerequisite for becoming a Hellspawn. Apparently, even Violator's successes happen on accident. Malbolgia may be happy with this outcome, but it didn't come about due to Violator's overabundance of competence. And given that this was hundreds of years ago, with Bolgi testing how a mortal with the powers of Hell would raid against a beast from Hell, once again, please explain, dear reader, why Violator tells his boss he, quote, didn't think a human would raid, when he's surprised Al can survive without a heart in the oh-so-bipolar issue number 4. But once again, despite a lack of logic, the art is dynamic and exciting, and one idea I do really like is that Violator is the basis for dragon myth. It's genuinely funny when he says he doesn't know why he was colored green, but he likes the fame so he can't complain. I also like the parallels between the two Hellspawn situations. Neither can be with the woman he loves because of his new role as an agent of Hell, and when the princess recoils at Medieval Spawn's undead face, I find myself wondering if Wanda will react the same way if and when she sees what has become of Al. It's interesting that Medieval Spawn attempted to have some semblance of a normal life after being reincarnated as a Hellspawn, forming a romance as a Spawn instead of before. If only Al would try something similar, I'm sure he inevitably would also be deprived of his happiness and be alone forever, but I have to read about him all year, and I'm hoping he gets out of this alley before I get out of this graveyard. The rest of the issue is just Spawn brawling with a guy mad at Spawn for sleeping behind a restaurant who stupidly picks a fight with Spawn even after he agrees.
Look at how fucking... Ugh, what's up with this guy? Why he looking like that? Also, Spawn always turns white. That's really funny because he's a black man, and when he has a human form, he can turn white.
To leave. A scene filled with more needlessly wordy narration boxes that remind us Spawn is conserving power and doesn't need it to thrash some random unarmed guy in an alley. Spawn then declares, naked and angry, that this is Spawn territory. And I couldn't shake this sudden mental image of Spawn trying to run his own Italian restaurant. The last page reminds us about that subplot with Terry Fitzgerald, just as I suspect McFarlane just remembered it too, with one of Wynn's goons calling Terry in the middle of the night just to threaten his family. So this whole issue can be summed up by saying, people explain and occasionally declare things. I guess I could declare this Captain Logan territory. But it's not very dramatic, because I'm the only one here, and I don't really like this place. Can I go home now?
Go home now.
Hasn't been a year yet. Signed, Captain Logan.
Alrighty. Let's see if there's anything else when he's looking around. He's he's contemplating the comic. Like, what the fuck did I just read? Number 350. 350. So we completed 15. Well, technically we started this before, but we completed 15 days of it now. Alright, everybody. That's going to do us for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow at 8:30 back on my actually back here. It's still my channel. Back here for Case of the Mondays. See ya, everybody. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.